They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate,
Hey,
activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
hey, hey.
Activate.
They
Let's go.
say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better
activate.
do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Hold on. Okay. Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey,
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Holy Spirit, activate. Okay. Activate.
hey, hey.
Activate. Let's
They
go.
say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Hold on. Okay. Holy Spirit.
Hi. Hold on. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Let me check. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, you should be able to hear me. Hi. Hi. Y'all kept hitting me up, so I'm just like, oh God. I guess y'all want me to go live, okay? So I'm live. I had a busy day, so we got these braces tightened, and yeah, the churn. We went out to eat. It's been a crazy day, okay? But yes, I feel a lot better. Tea, ginger tea, okay, turmeric, all that good stuff. I'm feeling better each day. Absolutely. So all of the people that are sending hexes and all of that stuff on me, I'm a charmed one. Ha, ha, ha. I tried to tell you. Ha, ha, ha. So I'm here, flip. So welcome back to the Sean Davy Way Show. Hit the like. It's over 1K in the building. I haven't been live 5 minutes, not even 4 minutes. And it's already 1K in the building. So shout out to all of y'all. Hit the like right now, or I will go and get Michael Jackson's cousin. Okay. I need y'all to take a moment. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Okay. Do that for me. It's free. Okay. So again, hit the like. I need more likes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here. We can just look at each other. We can just look at each other. This is y'all wasting y'all's time. Okay. So guys, hit the like. All right. So I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. As you see, she's had a crazy day. Okay. Jaguar. Girl, what is going on, girl? Jaguar, girl. Oh my God, shout out to Live Gas. God, she said, we need your emergency contact. Your response time a little late. Just a little piece. Until my husband got less than one job, girl, I'm going to be, as long as he got 2 jobs, I'm just going to be showing up, girl. I'm going to be here when I get here. I'm gonna be here till I get when I get here. Shout out to you for the super sticker. Shout out to Live Guys and Gossip. Yes, Jaguar. So my girl. So Jaguar, girl, you in trouble. Just Jaguar. You play it off, girl, but you dream in a drama. Jaguar try to keep her cool, but she feeling for drama. She's feeling for trouble. She's feeling. She tried to say goodbye to trouble and choke. Yeah. Jaguar girl. Girl, you in trouble, girl. Jaguar, what is going on, girl? Oh my word. You play. Hold on. Good, yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay, I like that one. Okay. Jaguar, you play it off. Jaguar, what is going on, girl? What you in these businesses, girl? Girl, what is... Girl, what? What that were? Hold on, let me pull this up again. Jaguar, what that were? Jaguar, look at me. Jaguar, what this were? What this were, girl? Jaguar. Oh my word. Oh my word. So, if you didn't know, now you know that Jaguar Wright was in Chicago. Okay. She was about to fly out. Okay, she's leaving. Right. Is what was happening. And in the process of Jaguar leaving, this happened. Okay. I have spoke to Jaguar since this all occurred. So I could give you a little update. But we are going to get into what allegedly happened with Jaguar at the airport. Okay. Instead of me explaining it, I'm just going to show it to you. So let's get into this, girl.
Welcome to my world. Can I get my luggage, please? Or am I going to miss my flight? Because my flight takes off in just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. What you want to say now, Papa? You was talking all that shit just a couple seconds ago, right?
I'm talking to the
Huh?
sure these kids
Where's my bags at, yo? Why are my bags still sitting here? Why are my bags still sitting here in TS?
Now, she said that this man, right here, was popping off. And I feel like he was. I feel like he was. Look at him. Look at him. He looked like he just got done saying a whole bunch of stuff he probably shouldn't have said. Now, look, it's all over his face. Look, he was just cussing her out. He eat a whole rotisserie chicken by himself. He was laying into her. I feel like he was. I feel like that's what that were. Because I would have. Yeah. Jaguar, I would have cussed you the hell out if I was this man. Absolutely. I would have got my verbal ones. Oh, yeah. Gloves and all. Because my hands would have been like this. I'm going to tell you crazy bitches like this. Go through this metal detector real smooth. Real smooth. So, yeah, her flip. So, yeah, I would have, girl, I would have cussed you out, see, girl. I would have cussed you out, see, girl. So, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He looked like he just Red, you dumb. Before you got on. Girl, he looked like he cussed you out. His beard gray out of he ain't got no, he don't have the patience. Okay? This man don't have the patience. All right? And he is very so much blick. He is blick. Okay? Jaguar, look, you look. You ain't about to keep trying to get black people fired. I said, girl, you all at the barbershop saying what they girl. Police don't know when to kick Joe in. Babysits all out the same house. You just got done saying that about the barbershop. And now why you messing with this black man? Jaguar, leave him alone. Like, Jaguar, stop. Oh. I said, girl, what this word? Girl, what this word? Girl, leave this man alone. Look at him. Look how he built. Like how he's sitting here stacked up. Girl. I said he ready. He ready for you. He done dealt with your kind before. Jaguar. He done dealt with your kind before. That at 12 o'clock y'all was fine. And now at 12:02, all of a sudden you running amok. Okay, girl. So Jaguar girl, he was ready for you. He was. That's all. That's what that were. But I believe her when she said he was talking cash money. He was. Oh, he cussed her the hell out. He did. Because I would assume. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Jaguar. Girl, you would have got cussed up out. Don't nobody got time for this shit. Yeah, well, what you say? What you say? Yeah, okay, yeah. We trying to hear none of that. Do not cross this damn line. That's all that word. Girl, I want to hear that shit. You and that fade. Look, go over there. Now, y'all come get her. Look, I'm not about to do this. I look. Not the he done dealt with your kind. So girl. So now look, she done went she kicking it off. Jaguar said these people is messing with her. These people is messing with her. Okay, this is what my girl Jack said. So let's listen. Jack said he was talking cash money. I believe her. So let's keep listening.
Papa, you was talking all that shit just a couple seconds ago, right?
I'm talking to the
Huh?
sure these kids.
Where's my bags at, yo? Why are my bags still sitting here? Why are my bags still sitting here in TSA? Why the fuck can't I leave Chicago? Why can't I make it home to Dallas? Get my shit, bitch.
Ma'am, you are hooping and hollering. Okay? You low-key threatening all of us. Okay? TSA has paused because of you. Mm-hmm. That's why folk come, you can't get your bags. Okay? You just set off many alarms. Many alarms. Okay? Sweetie, Jag, a girl. I don't know, maybe the person raising their voice is the reason everything is at a standstill. I don't know, which is weird because she was just kicking them with one of the employees. Jaguar, I hope you get that girl fired. Is she still an employee? Because she sat next to you, y'all was talking, and girl, because was today her last day? Because this is a lot. This is a lot. But Jaguar is cussing these people out. She said, "Where's my bags? Where is my bags?" So, girl, let's keep listening.
Ain't fucking playing with y'all. Welcome to my world. I'm Jaguar fucking Wright. You fucking best believe it. I'm the fuck up in this hoe. Welcome to my world. Welcome to YouTube, hoes. Get my shit, G. Get my fucking bags. They sitting right there.
what is happening? I'm just trying to figure out what is happening. I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Why are we loud? Why are we yelling? Okay. Why are we making it seem like you can't leave Chicago? These people definitely want you out of Chicago. um, what is happening here? What I'm confused in what is going on. Okay. Because if she's supposed to be in Dallas in a short amount of time, they're not letting you through with this type of behavior. This is why I'm believing they're stopping everything. But I'm just still sitting here wondering, like, okay, well, what caused this? Like, what caused her to get this upset, this irate? I'm still trying to figure that out. So I feel like, because I'm watching this with y'all. I didn't watch it. I heard about it. A lot of people were sending it to me, and whatnot. But I'm just like, okay, well, if the audience wants me to talk about it, then I'll just. But I'm just trying to figure out, because she has in the caption, if you pay attention, she says hashtag F the Carters. So it's Rock Nation striking again. So I don't know. So I'm assuming she feels as if Jay-Z is trying to keep her in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, because that's what she hashtagged it, F the Carters. Okay. So isn't she trying to state that? Because I would say F the Chicago O'Hare airport. Because that's who the issue's with. Jay-Z's not there. I don't see Hove. But a girl, Beyonce husband is Blue Ivy Daddy. We don't see him. But there could be certain people connected. I don't know. I just know that that's what the hashtag is underneath the video. So I'm assuming, or the live, I should say. So I'm assuming that Rock Nation has struck again, is what I'm getting from it. Okay. Let's keep listening.
This is TSA, y'all. This is TSA in fucking Midway, yo.
Whose bag is this? This is yours? You can grab it, ma'am.
Come on. Run my shit. You fucking idiots. Watch out, Paw Paw. Fuck out of here. Look at this shit. My flight about to take the fuck off. This is the second time they done tried to fucking keep me here at this motherfucking airport. I've been trying to get home to Dallas all day. It's fucking warm in Dallas. Get my shit. Now they sitting there just staring. You better act like Cece and keep on walking. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this? They are purposefully.
So I'm assuming she's stating that someone there is doing something to her. I don't get it. I'm right here with y'all. I'm watching, okay, and I'm trying to get it too. I'm trying to get it. I really am. I'm just like, okay, well, still, what happened? Like, okay, even if you are upset, what for? Because that's not being stated. So I'm confused. I'm still trying to piece, because we need to get to why folk come, Lord. Why folk come, Lord? Is this goings of the own? Like, why is this happening? I get that it's happening again, but why? But why? So because Jag, you already said YouTube in the video, and it's like, girl, I would hate to think this is promo, because I'm so confused, because I don't want you to get hurt out here in these streets, girl. Like, I don't want somebody to like hurt you, because this is a lot. This is a lot. And Goomba is not with her right now. He's on a, he's working doing stuff too, other places. So they're not together, you know. So again, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, let's keep listening. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what that were, because she said here talking about some my girl, you can just go on. She's talking about, I'm like, what the is going on? What is happening here, girl? Jaguar. Okay, let's get. Ooh.
And holding my things for no reason. They done ran it through that motherfucking x-ray 2 times already. They got fucking Forrest Gump working that shit. They got 8 motherfuckers over there and they still can't figure out why I can't get my bags. Where the fuck is my bags, yo? Yeah, they trying to set me up to get arrested. I'm fresh out the motherfucking hospital and I'm not on my meds. How about that? I'm trying to get home to get to my meds. Lithium is a bitch when you don't take it. Y'all want to keep fucking with me?
So, is this episode? Because she's saying that she doesn't have her lithium with her, and she needs to get home so that she can take her medication, and that she's been through the TSA, the security, she's been through it multiple times. What is it, because she has something like beeping? Jaguar, what's beeping, girl? What's beeping, girl? What they don't know about, girl? You got a little Prince Albert down yonder? Like, girl, what's meta, girl? Girl, why you kept dinging? Sometimes you keep dinging. It's all right. Like, I'm confused still. Now, I understand that, because she said she went through it multiple times. So if she went through it multiple times, then that just means, because sometimes it'd be a belt, sometimes it'd be a piece of jewelry, sometimes it'd be all type of stuff. Just weird stuff sometimes set it off. And sometimes it's nothing at all. So but it still beeps. It's weird. So I think, because some people be having Prince Alberts and they'll be wanting to say nothing out loud. When they get down, they think it's the belt. It's not really the belt. It's not that belt, because they take that belt off and they still be dinging. So you have a Prince Albert. That is what you have. You have a piercing down there. So it's just like, do you have a piercing down there? Or what? Because it just sounded like the thing kept dinging. Okay. And if TSA stopped, so was it her that was dinging, or did TSA find like her bag dinged, like her luggage? Was it her luggage? Does anybody know that? Was it her luggage that went off that made TSA stop? Or was it her herself? Because, sometimes it could be you, or it could be your bags. But if the belt is stopped, then that's because some, brown bag. Oh, so y'all saying because of her bag. Oh, okay. Jaguar, what you have in there, girl? Oh, what was in that bag, girl? Oh, my goodness, girl. Jaguar. Girl, what you have in that brown bag? What you got in that bag, girl? Ooh, girl, now see, she was over there talking about Erykah Badu. And Erykah Badu, bag lady. You gon' miss your plane, dragging all them bags like that. Girl. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Dragging all them bags like Z. I guess nobody ever told you. All you must hold on to is you. That girl, see bags, Erica. Now that makes sense. I said it first, Jack. My girl. So, girl, see, you was over there talking about Erica. See, a girl, she says so. Pack like who, who, huh, 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 huh. See, girl, you can't look. Okay, now you mess with everybody. Now, Jack, you know you can't be exposing Wiccans and witches and stuff like that, and then just they and expect them not to, you know, a girl. So, girl, now Erica done put some in this lady bag, and she is mad. Girl, what you have in that bag, Jack? What you got in that bag, girl? what's in that bag, girl? That got them he biting now, hey no wrecking, girl. What's in that bag that got them bad boys, bad boys? Oh, what you gonna do? What got them? What that word? What got them? He biting now, hey no, he biting now, hey no. What got them? He biting now, hey no wrecking, girl. Girl, what's in that bag? My goodness. Girl, what you got? Tell the world, girl. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, girl, what is in that big hole? So yeah, girl, I told you to leave Erica alone. Now, you know, I don't play with her. She got red eyes and she stay up until Sunday. That's the only day she rests. And girl, you better leave Erica alone. Shout out to Chanel. She said, keep doing you, brother, girl. I am I like your glasses. I just don't like men with glasses. But yes, I like your glasses, girl. Them is cute, girl. I like them, girl. Shout out to Daughter of Ocean. Oh, I like that. She said, I'm sorry, but she has no friends, no real friends in her life. Girl, I'm her friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Burnt Gap. I already tried to take my relationship with her. And I got to see a little piece of the official King Payne earlier, Jaguar, girl. No peace. Girl, there's no gross. What you saw was called cordial. What you saw was a live show. That's what you saw, girl. I'm very so much professional. You're welcome. That's how that works. But as for the unfit, she's still unfit. She still ain't raised no child, and I still don't want nothing to do with her. Like, yeah, I'm gross. So yeah, there's no hatchet buried. It's very so much on the surface. You can see it. You can almost trip over it. How unburied. No, nothing's buried. God. Nothing's buried. God. So I was like, yeah, that was cute. I say, yeah, no, still hater. Hated it. So yeah, hater. Gross. So it's like, yeah, she tried it. So girl. So yeah, there is no peace, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Justice for Levante. Justice for Shanquella, girl. Absolutely. I'm like, oh, gross. Friends. Never. Her gap is still very so much burnt. Very so much. Absolutely. She's still very so much a pop quiz. Tell me where Black China is. Yeah, girl, I don't like her gross. Like, I would trip that hoe in real life. Like, girl, you get a crackhead no money. You get a crackhead no money. Girl, you get a crackhead. Yeah. No. So, yeah, back to the situation at hand. So, Jaguar, girl, what is going on in our life? Girl, what's going on? Oh my word. What that word, girl? So, girl, we're gonna keep on listening to this. Jaguar, help me understand, girl. I need to understand what is happening in our life. Oh.
Y'all wanna keep fucking with me? Give me my shit. You holding me from my medication. My husband got my prescription in the car, waiting to fucking pick me up. Been waiting to pick me up all fucking day. Keep fucking playing with me, bitch.
to her medication. She said, hurry up and give her her stuff. She needs to get to her husband, who been holding on to her medication all day. Jaguar. I'm lying here on the floor where you left me. Must be a bad trip. Like, girl, what is going on? We still don't know why folk homicides ain't let this bag go through, girl. Girl, what that word? Girl, what you have in that bag? Cause it's the bag. Okay. The bag is the key. Okay. The bag is the tea. Okay, girl. What's in it? Like, because again, I spoke to Jag. So when we just get done playing, because it's only 7 minutes, there's probably only like 3 minutes left. I'll give you an update on what that were. But I still don't know what that were. But I guess now Jag is like openly talking about medication, because before, when certain situations happened, she was not bringing up medication. Okay, she was not doing it. But now she's bringing up medication. So again, I don't know if this is because she doesn't have her medication. Hold on. A shout out to Logan. Logan says at this point she needs to handle her, because why is the medication at home loud? That is a good question. When I bring medication with you. But again, was her mood calm because she was taking her meds? Because I believe that that's a stipulation of her getting out, was that, she had to take her meds. So is this I don't have my medication, so this is why this is happening? Or, because the internet is roaming talking about, this is a clout chase, this is a clout chase, this is a clout chase. I mean, if you look at it, you can look at it that way. I get it. But at the same time, it's just like, what is going on? Like, this is consistent. It is consistent behavior as of recently. Shout out to Sheba as well. Is she okay? Yes. I can tell you that she is okay. And that's not me just like saying it just to say it. I know she's okay. Like, I literally talked to her on the phone. So, yeah. So I did speak to her briefly, but we spoke. Yeah. So let's keep it. Thank you for the super sticker. She could have had enough for the trip and thought. Okay. I think she was flew out. Honestly. No, I don't, I don't know. But I believe she was flown out. I'm not sure. I don't get it, because she obviously flew there, and she flew there with no problem, right? She flew there with no problem. So you wouldn't think it was like a fear of flying or anything like that. I don't, because I believe she flew there to be flying back, because like, why drive there and fly back like that? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And she thought she would be home for the rest. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, flued. Flued. Y'all keep saying her husband picked up her meds. You got to actually take them for them to work. Agreed. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, because when you're not taking the medication, because when you take the medication lasts a while. So with the medication lasts a while, depending on how long. I don't know how lithium works, but the medication does last usually hours and whatnot. So maybe she brought some with her and took the amount she had, while she was going to be there, but maybe stayed a little bit longer than she thought, or didn't bring enough to another dose to keep it going. type of situation. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely could have been that. But I don't know. Because I'm stopping and pausing in the middle, but we will, after I give you the update, we will listen to it through its entirety. And then I just want to, you know, get y'all take and what y'all think and whatnot. So yeah, if y'all want me to open up the panel, shout out to Chillin' with T. If y'all feel like I'm being biased, you know, or anything like that, you could definitely come up here. Like, I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm very nice to my panel, to be anybody that comes up, everybody knows. I'm very sweet. So but yeah, so if y'all want to have a little panel, we can have a little panel, you know, discussion, and y'all can come up and give me y'all thoughts. But I just don't know what to think. You know, it's a lot. Shout out to Josie and Lauren. She says, Sean, it's good to see you being a real friend to her and giving her advice she needs to hear. Thank you, Josie. You two are so sweet. I like your picture. Y'all are cute. Y'all are cute. Thank you. But yeah, I'm you know, I'm not gonna come on here and like, what I'm supposed to do, cuss her out. You know, because I mean, some people be expecting me to do that. Like, what am I gonna cuss her out for? This is her life. Shout out to Brielle. Hi. Shout out to Brielle. So, and thank you for the super stickers. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. See, even Amanda says, you are very nice to your panel members. I am. I'm so sweet. Like, oh my God. It's over 3,000 y'all in here. Please hit the like now. Absolutely. Hit the like. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Absolutely. So let's keep going.
Bitches, I don't give no fuck who the fuck paying you. Tell the motherfucker that's paying you to hold me here to come fucking meet me in these streets. Can't wait to get the fuck home so I can get back to my motherfucking gun. Niggas act right when you got a fucking gun. And here's my shit. Here's my shit just still sitting here. Third time x-ray.
Hi there. How are you?
How are you? I want my things. I want my things, Mora. You don't tell me what to do and you don't tell me how to talk. Get my things. You're making me miss my flight.
Anything happened?
Get my shit, yo. Get my shit. Get my shit. Get my shit. Oh, I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere. Tell it to the camera. Let me see your name. Let me see your name on your tag. Let me see your name on your tag. You famous, bitch. You about to be on YouTube in 10 minutes. Say hi. You don't look very good today. You don't look camera ready, bitch. I want my shit. I'm about to miss my fucking flight. They're holding my shit. Give me my bags and I'll leave. I'll go to I'll catch my flight and I'll mind my fucking business. You see this? Look at Paul Paul. Look at Paul Paul stepping fetching for the man. Look at
Catch your flight. Ma'am, there's not a piece of the plane you getting on after this. Oh no, you got to go. Like, ain't no way in the world. Not, you're making me miss my flight. No, ma'am. You're making you miss your flight. you can have that. That all belong to you. Okay? Now, I love you, Jaguar girl. But this all you. You know, the behavior. You know. Now, what's going on that made you this upset? Again, don't know exactly. That would be nice to know, because then it would explain set behavior. But it kind of just seems like it came out of nowhere. And I'm gonna show why I feel that way. But it kind of just, it's just like, well, where did this come from? Like, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I mean, after an antic like this, it's possible that you may never be able to fly again. You know, because airports don't play. TSA don't play. Like, they don't play. Now, you could turn up on a Greyhound, girl. Girl, you can turn up on a Greyhound. You can even do the mega bus. Girl, all of that, girl. Even the train, even the Amtrak, girl. Now, you could cut up on one of them. Okay? But the airport, oh no, they don't play. Oh no, the airport don't play. That's why I be on my best behavior group. I be on my best behavior in the airport because that's national security. Like when you get put in a system, it's everywhere. Type of situation. So no, ma'am. So it's just like this is a lot. This is a lot. This is absolutely a lot. So but yeah, it's like all this cursing and you're talking about you can't wait to get back to your weapon, and stuff like that. It's just again, that's a lot. That is a lot. At the barbershop, you were saying certain things about BOMBs, and stuff like that. It's just like your threats are heavy, like massive type of threats. And then it's like the places that you're doing it it's like it's getting more dangerous. Like that's another thing. I'm like, girl, at the airport. I'm like, yeah, don't play, don't be playing on the airport. And well, most airports, there's usually police that are close by. So like that's another thing. Shout out to AOP. It says even if they had let her through, God forbid, I as a passenger would not want to be seated next to her or even on the same plane with this type of behavior. I can't say anything negative towards that. I mean, if I didn't know her, especially, and I was just boarding a flight or about to board a flight, and I seen that type of behavior, and I was about to get on like the same flight as that person, I would be uneasy as well. I wouldn't necessarily want to be on that flight. I mean, and then I get on the plane and you about to sit her next to me, girl. Are you trying to land in the next city over? Because you sit her next to me, I promise. we gonna be landing in the next city over. Because we gonna get halfway in the air, and the plane it's gonna turn right back around. So we just gonna do a circle. Got a quick little circle on them, girl. Been in a quick little circle because we're gonna have to land. we're not gonna have a choice. Shout out to Capricorn John. She says, "How dare she think Papa Nem was gonna let her?" Who she said, Papa? Was not gonna let her fly after this performance. You don't say GUN in an airport or a plane. I agree. That's why I said that it's dangerous to be saying these things. That is why I believe that most people upon approach, when they are being approached with this type of behavior, are feeling that it's more so of mental versus, physical. Like more so of the threats are empty because we feel that there's something else going on here. So they don't take the threat like literal, like as I guess someone that they don't feel is sane. So I feel that that's how they are because I mean, he and I already said that too. And she was talking about her meds and not having meds and needing to get to her meds, and stuff like that. So, but that's dangerous to be saying in an airport. Absolutely. Shout out to Andrea Britt. She says, "May I ask your honest thoughts, Davey? Is it mental health or spiritual or both?" I think it may be both. In my honest opinion. Yeah. In my honest opinion, I think it may be both. I do. I think it may be both. I think it may be both because, like she said, if she's taking medication, if she stated that the doctor declared her mentally ill, where she just was in Dallas. I mean, yeah, let's all say I feel like it would be a little of both, honestly. Thank you for the super sticker, sweetie. Andrea. Shout out to Dwayne. He says, get on your plane. I'm yeah, it's definitely a lot. It's a lot. And who came and says she wants yeah, that's what she said. That she wants to get to it. Someone in the chat said, when did she went, Sam Cook says she went off like me 100. Y'all need to be nice, okay? Y'all are brutal. Right. Y'all are brutal. Shout out to True. Absolutely. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Shout out to the finest girl. She said, find good ways to get off that medication. It ain't working at all. Mood swings out of control. Yeah, I mean it's a lot. It is definitely a lot, you know. It's a lot, but it does seem like she's like day and night, you know. It's like one moment she's one way, and then the next moment it's like completely different, you know. So that's why I say like, and that's what some people that have like bipolar, you know, and other things to where the personality switches, you know, to where you know, could basically completely morph into somebody else. So Occupy Black Media says, so we are blaming meds she isn't taking yet. She is taking her meds. Again, I believe that she may have just brought enough with her to where she thought would last while she was there. But these are still her actions. So medication or not, I mean, it's still your actions. It's still your actions. And when you have these actions, you have to be willing to admit that you are going through something. So whether you're going through, you know, a mental illness or you have mental health issues and stuff like that, you have to be willing to admit those things. So if you're not willing to admit them and you're willing to blame it on other things or other entities, then that's you. You know, those are your actions. That has nothing to do with medication. In my opinion, that's just how you feel. You know, you feel like, you know, yeah. Yes, and you absolutely can't. She says you can't force someone to accept help. Agreed. Absolutely. Agreed. I'm willing to hold her accountable for her actions. Now, if she would like to explain her actions, I'm completely fine with that. I am, but we're not just about to be like, oh, well, if she had her medication, none of that would have happened. I can't say that. I can't say that even if she did have her medication, that this would not have happened. Because again, they're her actions. So when you have your mind made up about something or when you want to do something, you're going to do it, whether medicated or not. It's not like the medication knocks her out. It doesn't do that. It's a mood, you know, more so I feel like affects the mood and like anxiety, helps with anxiety, and things like that. But I mean, and airports do raise anxiety. They absolutely do. Flying, all of that, it raises your anxiety. So if you already have like bad anxiety, which what anxiety you can, you know, literally be, you're paranoid about everything, you know, just even random thoughts of things that won't even happen, things you're not even facing, and you just the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the what ifs, you know, that they all get stronger and stronger and stronger. It's fear. A lot of fear comes with anxiety. It's like you fear having like an anxiety attack or anything like that. But I don't know. I don't know. But I do feel like again, airports do raise anxiety. That's not a me, because I mean, especially when you miss your flight or you're at the wrong gate, you know, or something like that, and then you're getting to you're it's being in line, knowing that you're about to miss your flight or you this close to me, it can make the anxiety really high too. And that's what it's giving. Because if you listen to her, she also says like, "Her, I'm giving myself so I can just catch my flight." You know, you about to make me miss my flight. You about to make me miss my flight. You know, so a lot of people do have anxiety in line. If your flight about to leave at 2 and you in line going through security at 1:30 and you see that there's a line, there's a high probability you can miss your flight. Flights leave early all the time, especially if people are boarded. Flights come in early and they leave early. They absolutely do. Sometimes they will stay, you know, at gate and whatnot until it's time to leave. But if they have a clear exit and can leave early, then they'll take it, you know, and they will leave 10, 15 minutes early sometime if everybody's bored and they just chill. Sometimes they will just, but you still got to get to your gate, all of that. So that still takes time too. And with the bigger airports, you know, the gates be everywhere but where you are. Type of situation. Because I'm the type of person, I go to the airport 2 hours early. I'm always there 2 hours early. I do be annoyed, but that's why I always like give me a cute little drink, like something like that, and just chill until my flight comes. But I'm always there 2 hours early because I like to give security at least an hour, because sometimes it can take that long to get through. So yeah, so I try to give myself 2 hours in advance. But the anxiety does raise if you know you're about to, miss your flight, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm there either 2 to 3 hours early, but usually like 2, because I don't like being at the airport like that long. But it usually takes about a good hour to get to security, find your gate, and whatnot. And then I usually like to go get something to eat, or something like that. So it gives you time to do that stuff too. If like you have to rush, you can get a good meal, especially if you can't eat beforehand. So yeah, but I like to be there early, girl. So yeah, but I honestly couldn't say that if she did take her medication, that this wouldn't have happened. I can't say that. It definitely could have. So I don't know. I don't know. I fly at 5 a.m. Still crowded. My plane may leave at 7. Yeah, me too. I'll be there early, girl. I'll be there early, girl. Capricorn said, at this point, I'm starting to think she's capping for content. Do y'all? That is a good question. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that she's capping for content. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she may have had like an episode. Or something like that. So 1 if you feel like it's capping, 2 if you feel like there was something of an episode that have happened. Okay. Ooh, y'all are sure. Finally a 2. 2. All of these ones. Ooh, y'all are brutal. Y'all are brutal. Y'all are brutal. Y'all are look at all these ones. They go 2, they go a 2, they go a 2, 1, 1, 1. Ooh, Lord, 1, 1, 1. Y'all are mean people. Oh, y'all are brutal. So, okay. Ooh, 1.5. I cannot. Sabrina said 2. Oh, Sabrina. 2, 1, 1. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's get back into the video.
He's so happy to talk to the white man. He got on his smile. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. You was talking all that fly shit before, right? You was talking all that fly shit before. You fucking Uncle Tom piece of shit. Give me my goddamn fucking bags. I want my shit, yo. I want to get my flight, and I want to get the fuck out of Chicago. All right. Get my shit. Get my shit.
They're not allowing you to come through, so we're gonna have to escort you to the other side.
The other side of what?
On the unsecured side, ma'am.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The unsecured side.
So now I gotta leave security.
Yeah, they're not letting you go through.
They're not gonna let me go. Why?
That is a question for them.
You know why? I wanna know why. Why am I not being let through?
You're not ready, ma'am. You're not.
I'm not what?
You're not ready.
I'm not ready for what? To get my bags and get on my flight?
Where's your stuff? Right over there.
It's been sitting there for the past 15 fucking minutes.
Gotta go. Come on. Just go get it.
Go that way. We'll get your stuff.
Is that your stuff right
I know one thing. I done already said that I'm on fucking medication. I done already said that I'm not on my meds. You get your fucking hands off. Get your fucking hands off my shit, bitch.
Come on.
Don't touch me. Don't fucking gesture. Don't, I swear to God. What? Say that again.
If you're on medication, if you can't control it, we will get you help to control it.
Oh, you're gonna get me help?
Yes.
I got help. You need a fucking lawyer, bitch. All of y'all need fucking lawyers. That's fine. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my life. Here are my things. Here are my things. Apparently, I'm not allowed to leave Chicago. Wonder fucking why.
You need help, Karen.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I will get my own shit. Move. Move. Move the fuck away from me. How many fucking times do I gotta say get away from me? No, I'll get my own shit.
Then come on, let's go.
See, what the fuck did I just tell you, bitch?
Let's go.
Don't touch my shit. If you're not arresting me, shut the fuck up.
You're very close.
If you're not arresting me,
Jaguar. What is going on? Girl, you knew they wouldn't let you get on that damn plane. You knew it was a wrap. After all of this. This is crazy. Like this situation. This is a lot and very dangerous. And very dangerous. And then that'd be another thing too, Jack, because I want to hear, because these people that from what I see, they're still not like harming you. They're not slamming you to the ground. They're not doing any of those things. You know, you told them not to touch you. He obliged. He listened. He respected your wishes. I don't get why the man is getting cursed out. I mean, it's obvious that, and he's just security. So it's like, again, I'm not the reason you're not flying. TSA said no. They said that they're not going to let you through. And I think it may have been something that could have been worked out. But I think this situation with her taking it from 0 to 100, I think that may have changed their mind, you know, and just been like, yeah, no. And then I think it was the whole medication thing. Even her stating out of her own mouth that she didn't have set medication. So it's like, if you don't have medication, then you obviously can't control yourself. There's no reason to putting you in the air with all of these people just to turn the flight around. Because if she has an episode on the plane, then they have to land. So if TSA can avoid, you know, things like that, they absolutely will. They absolutely will. But I think that this is something that could have been worked out. Because if she had because people were stating that she had drug, you know, like schnane and stuff like that. No, she would have gotten arrested. That's illegal. Yeah. So they wouldn't have just let her out, even with being on medication. She still would have been in trouble for having some. So whatever it wasn't illegal. Whatever they stopped her bag for, it could have been somebody gave her something, bought her a bottle of perfume, or just something small. But with TSA, it has to be a certain size and whatnot. And if it isn't, then you know they take it. She could have bought some lotion or so. Who knows? She could have bought anything that. And if it's too big, then TSA is not letting it go through, because you know it has to be a certain amount of ounces and whatnot for them to let certain things go through. So I don't understand that. I don't get that. Someone says in the chat, was she by herself? I believe she was. Well, no, because no, I think she was with someone. I don't know. Good question. Right, 4 ounces only. 4 ounces only. I think she clout chasing. You think she clout chasing? BR says, I think she's clout chasing. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, not spending that Cash App money. Oh, speaking of Cash App, shout out to, because somebody just Cash App me. Shout out to more people. Shout out to Gislaine. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the Cash App. Enough for you. Thank you so much. Dawn, thank you so much. Then the other day I got a couple too. Goddess, Universe, thank you, sweetie. Beautiful spirits, thank you, sweetie. I deserve. G. Yes, Lord. I deserve. So shout out to all y'all for sending me what I earned. Oh. Thank y'all for sending me what y'all was supposed to, because I work very hard and I deserve it. So thank you. Thank you for giving me what you could have been gave me. Here, flip. So thank y'all. I appreciate it for sending me what y'all was supposed to. My girl. So be about second. Carolyn. I deserve. So yes. So I'm Jaguar. Shout out to Miss Trevino. Miss Trevino, I like that name. For the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but you knew they weren't going to let you through. Like, not after all of that. That is too much. It is over 3,500 people in the building. Shout out to all of y'all. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like. Please tap the like. Thank you so much. Please hit the like. Claudia says for covering it because this is a lot. Thank you. No, I wasn't going to say anything, but y'all literally, I got so many messages. because I was out with my kids. We were out to eat, and my phone just my butt just I keep going like this, and my son like, what are you doing? I'm like, my phone like it's going crazy. So and everybody was sending me the live, and all of that stuff. But I was with my children. When I'm with my kids, I zone out. I completely zone out, right? So that's why I said, like, I just got here before I went live. And when I came in, like, I watched a little bit of it, but I knew it was something because I'm just like, everybody sent me up. So I watched a little piece of it. And then after I watched it, I call her. I'm like, girl, I call her. So, and I spoke to both of them. I spoke to Jack and Goomba. Goomba is not with her. He is not there. So, yeah, so I'm sure he's like extra worried. He very so much sound worried on the phone. But yeah, so I was on my turn. So I completely I tune everything out. I'm just like, look, that stuff can wait. Enjoy my babies. So we just chilled and ate and talked and laughed and all that stuff. And when I pulled back in, when I pulled in the garage, that park, that's when I started to watch it. I'm just like, oh wow. So then I'm like, oh. And I have so many messages. I'm like, I gotta go live. I'm like, I might as well. So yeah, but this is definitely a lot. It is definitely a lot. Shauna's such a Libra. I would be, but I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. She going to jail. Let's just finish it because we're almost finished, and I'll tell you what's going on.
Shut the fuck up. I'm a what? Hold on. Say that again.
You're gonna go see a doctor.
I'm gonna go see who?
A doctor.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to see no fucking doctor. You out of your fucking mind. Yo. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know exactly what to do. Now they talking about I gotta go see a doctor? For what? For what?
You said you dropped medication or something. You need medication.
Welcome to my world. Can I get my luggage, please? Or am I gonna miss my flight? Because my flight takes off in just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. What you want to say now, Papa? You was talking all that shit just a couple seconds ago, right?
I'm talking to
Huh?
sure these kids.
Where's my bags at, yo? Why are my bags still sitting here? Why are my bags still sitting here in TSA? Why the fuck can't I leave Chicago? Why can't I make it home to Dallas? Get my shit, bitch. I ain't fucking playing with y'all. Welcome to my...
It's a lot. Okay. So they stated at the end that they were going to get her to a doctor. They were going to get her to someone that could help her. So I call her. Okay. She's fine. They didn't send her to a hospital or anything like that. She didn't go to jail. None of that stuff happened because I've seen people reporting that she's in jail. No, she's not. She isn't. And she also is not in the hospital. They did not place her, or anything like that. They let her go at her own accord. Okay. So she left. Okay. Now I don't know how this is going to work unless she takes another route of transportation back. But she's definitely not going to be able to fly. That is not an option. So I don't know if Goomba is gonna have to go drive and get her, or if she's just gonna take another means of transportation. She could Uber there, but Jaguar told me on the phone that Uber or Lyft, she's not allowed in their vehicles. I said, Jaguar, she says she can't get an Uber or a Lyft in her name. What did you do? What did you do? I said, oh my God, both? Oh, God. I don't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to that. Girl, where aren't you kicked out of, girl? I said, girl, because you could have just Uber home, girl. Or took a lift. Nah, it's a cute piece of change. But I mean, it's a direct shot. I mean, you ain't gotta, worry about stopping too much. I mean, unless it's for gays. Shout out to Alicia for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'm like, what? So she can't do Uber or Lyft in her name. Okay. Jag is a G. Okay. Ooh, make a bus. Possible. Possible. But yeah, she can. I hope. I hope. I hope. Because I'm like, girl, you can't Uber or Lyft. You can't fly. I mean, she could always rent a car and drive herself, but I mean, that wouldn't be good driving up by her lonesome. I wouldn't encourage that. I don't know. Maybe she can take a bus or a train like halfway and then like Google can meet her halfway. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sure she'll work it out. I'm sure she'll work it out. I just want to know what happened. I'm like, well, what would make her what? Because I mean, something had to have happened. Something had to have happened. We didn't get that far within the conversation. We did not. We did not get that far within the conversation. I was just glad that she was okay. I'm just like, are you fine? Are you okay? That's all I'll be worried about. Making sure that you're okay. But what happened? Y'all say Jack is in the chat. She said, call her. She want me to call her? I'll call her. Hold on, I'll call her. Hold on, I'll call her. Is that the real Jag in the chat though? Jag is in the comments. Okay. Is that the real Jag? Because be trolls around here. Oh, there she goes. She says, call me. Okay. Call me, no problem. Okay. Shout out to my boo Jag. Okay, I'm gonna call you. Okay, we calling Jag, y'all. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear?
Sean.
Hi, Jaguar.
Hey, babe.
How are you?
Is that the real?
Shit. Let me turn down the playback.
Just call me.
God damn it, Sean. Hey.
Hi. So what happened, my love? Are you okay?
I'm tired.
Oh.
I haven't really gotten much sleep. Apparently I can't leave Chicago.
Why do you think that is?
There's some things I can't really say right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with the chairman from the Black Panther Party, Fred Hampton Jr. And we're talking about some things.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me to go to the airport twice today and for me to not be able to get through, I was there for my flight this morning 2 hours ahead of time. And then somehow it got switched, and then the flight got canceled, but the flight took off, and then they rerouted me. They wanted to route me to Denver,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not fucking doing. So I'm like, you know what? I'll buy another ticket. So we get another ticket, which would have got me home by 7 p.m. So I get to the airport on time. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm minding my business. I'm being a, law-abiding citizen. Back outside, And so I strip down, take my shoes off, do the security thing. I make it through fine. Actually, I didn't even get scanned. One of the boys from TSA stopped me and was like, don't go through the scanner, come around here.
So I walked around and I didn't get scared. And I'm like, thank you for that. So I'm standing there waiting for my stuff to come down. And all this stuff is coming down, you know, slow, but it's coming down. So I'm helping people get their stuff because I'm trying to get to my stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
My stuff comes up. The first, you know, bin, it was my pocketbook, you know, my phone, whatever. So I grabbed that. And then I have my travel bag and the souvenirs that I bought for my family. And that's coming down the other, you know, in the other bin. Then they say, hold up, stop. We got to stop it. And I'm like, yo, I know that I packed this shit so y'all wouldn't have no excuse to go through it. Like, I've been traveling too long and I've flown too much not to know how not to fuck around with TSA.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, they like, okay. I'm like, well, let's get my bag down here and let's check it and go through it because I don't want to miss my flight. And you guys are moving kind of slow. And they was, oh, well, we're training somebody. I'm like, why would you be training somebody at the rush hour time in the airport? That don't make no sense for TSA to be training people during the busiest fucking time. You know what I'm saying? On the floor.
Right.
So then they like, okay, well, we got to run it back through. So I'm listening to Biggie Smalls. I'm just repeating Biggie Smalls. Who the fuck is this? Paging me 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawn, and I'm fucking yelling out the shit to, you know what I mean? I'm saying, damn,
right.
Niggas want to stick me from my paper. Damn. Everybody fucking in TSA saying it with me. At least all the niggas was. Because I'm like, this a fucking setup, this cap. You don't need to x-ray somebody's bag for 25 fucking minutes. For 25 fucking minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't ever physically touch it. Like, after they run it, if something's wrong, they have to go and physically examine, correct?
Correct. So did this happen the first time you came to?
No, the first time I got there early.
Mm-hmm.
But I started getting approached by people. Can we take a selfie? Can we take a selfie? And guess what? To everybody that I did that with today, I'm not complaining. Thank you. All the love in the world. But it's hard for me because and see, this is me being me. I'm not thinking, you know, I'm used to being able to get through life kind of normal. I'm not expecting TikTokers approaching me. I'm not expecting, you know what I mean, to do, you know, making the band auditions in the middle of the terminal. Like, I'm not expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm getting now because, you know, I'm kind of everywhere.
Wow.
Next thing you know, they change the gate. Next thing you know, Miss Wright, come sit over here. I come sit over there. Next thing you know, oh yeah, the flight's canceled. We have to rebook you. That was this morning. You feel me?
So this morning, you feel like they sabotaged your flight deliberately so that you couldn't fly out?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So then you come back the second time, and what happens?
They just keep running. They kept x-raying my bag.
Did they tell you specifically, like, was it something that you had in it, or was it?
That's what I asked.
Uh-huh.
And I said, if y'all gonna run it this many times, let's do the physical check. Let's go through the bag so I can make my flight.
Mm-hmm.
And the bitch looked at me and said, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't leaving Chicago.
Who said that, girl? Papa?
One of the TSA bitches. And that's when I was like, oh, fuck it. It's time for the cameras.
Wow.
That bitch told me, you ain't leaving Chicago. I'm like, for what? For what? I can't fly no more. That's why we stopped flying, because this happened to me before. I just never said anything 3 years ago. That's why me and my husband drive everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I'm ready to fucking go, I want to be able to go.
So do you think that your anxiety took, any action within the situation, like the anxiety of wanting to get back, anxious to get back?
Listen to me. I'm perfectly fine
Mm-hmm.
with kicking it in the shower with my family and my friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm G'd up here. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not the fact that I can't get home. It's the fact that somebody's purposefully trying to make it impossible for me to get home. Yeah, that gives me anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck wouldn't it give anxiety to?
Yeah. Well, in the airport, you were yelling that, that you didn't have your medication and whatnot. So that's why I was asking
don't have
about
my medication on me. My husband, I'm supposed to go get it.
Mm-hmm. Is he still in Texas?
Yeah, he in Texas and I'm in Illinois.
Wow.
Whoever said I'm lying, suck my fucking dick, bitch. I ain't gotta lie about it. It's on camera.
She said SHD. Okay. That's what she said, y'all. So where do you go from here? Not like literal, but just like in general.
I keep doing what the fuck I've been doing. And now I'm going to do it even worse. See, every time they fuck with me, I'm just going to get more extreme. So listen here, Mr. Carter. Because I know you're listening. I'm going to dig through your fucking shit, nigga. I'm going to find one of them smoking guns you left behind that proves that Rockefeller was funded with drug money. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to find every drug dealer you ever fucked over, that you ever cheated, that you ever made go to jail for you so you could continue to be Mr. J fucking Z. I'm going to find a smoking gun that proves that Rockefeller was funded with fucking drug money. And once I do, guess what's going to happen next? I'm going to tell the SEC what the fuck is wrong with y'all that y'all ain't doing your jobs, because there's no way Rockefeller sold for $100 fucking million with legal fucking proceeds. You can't do shit like that with ill-begotten means. At least that's what the laws say, Mr. Carter. The chickens is coming home to roost, Mr. Carter. And I don't give no fuck how many Philly rappers you try to scare to not work with me. I'm going to continue to keep working with them. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking goddamn plagiaristic asshole. You want to sit there and steal from everybody. Fuck you. And you can keep fucking with my plane tickets. And you can keep fucking with my cash apps. You keep fucking with whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna get you, bitch. And your little dog, too. I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get Honeycomb. The both of y'all bitches is going fucking down. Y'all motherfuckers, I swear to God, I just said it earlier today. These two fucking motherfuckers, they thing one and thing two. You remember that shit from the Dr. Seuss?
Yes.
Them bitches, fucking Sean Carter, Sean Combs, thing one and thing two. You remember how they used to just run wild and just do crazy shit for absolutely no fucking reason at all, just because they could?
Mm-hmm.
That's who the fuck them pussies is. They thing one and they thing two. And you know what? Fuck them both. Thing it all. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to do it worse. Do your worst, motherfucker. We'll settle up later. I promise you. I'm going to see y'all bitches in handcuffs. For the year is out. Now you got me motivated.
Wow. Wow. So do you feel, because I saw you tag, you said, F the Carters underneath the video. Do you feel that, Jay may have had something to do with this situation?
I fucking know he did. Fucking petty bitch.
Okay.
And if I'm lying, Sean Carter, sue me. Take me to court. Take me to court. Don't nobody want to sue me. Nobody want to sue me yet.
So what do you say to the people that feel that you are doing this for clout?
Suck my dick. Suck that. Cloud up on that. You think I'm so full of shit? Stop fucking watching then, bitches. This shit is real. I gotta find Blue Cantrell. I gotta find Blue Cantrell. Blue Cantrell. If anybody know or have seen her, tell Blue I want to talk to her. I want to interview her on my podcast, Keeping It a Bean podcast with Jaguar, Wright, and panel. I want to interview you, Blue Cantrell.
About what?
About her relationship with Sean Carter.
Oh.
And how he tried to fucking drug her and kill her.
Oh, Lord.
Because she knew something that she wasn't supposed to know. Because she saw something she wasn't supposed to see. Blue, you can come talk about it on my channel. We want to know all about how he slipped you them drugs and your ass woke up just in time before they slumped you and threw you in the fucking Hudson River. Come on, Blue. Let's talk about it, Blue. Ain't no need to hide no more.
No, friend. Okay, so with you being in Chicago and with the situation that just occurred, and we all know about the barbershop situation that happened beforehand, do you feel that there's a connection to the two at all?
Yeah, I think people are trying to finesse my life. I think people are trying to finesse me and my husband. I think they're trying to find a way to put a case on us so we both end up in jail and they kill us easy. That's what the fuck I think. It ain't happening, niggas. Come meet me in Texas. I'll be home. I'll be home soon. Fucking can't hold me here. Can't keep me nowhere I don't want to be. And I'm ready to go home, and I'm going home one way or the other.
Did they say you can't fly at all?
Yeah, I'm barred.
From just there or in general, like you can't fly at all nowhere?
Well, I don't know. I'm not even going to bother trying to figure it out.
Wow. Because you flew there, right?
What you say?
You flew where you are right now, right?
Yeah, I flew here.
Yeah.
I flew here. Perfectly fine. I had a round trip ticket and everything.
Wow. Wow. So with everything that happened today, just because you already know it's going to be a main question, do you feel like you were accountable for anything that happened, or you feel like it was what they did to you, not what you did to make them act that way?
All I ask is why they got to x-ray my bag 80 million fucking times without physically checking it. Couldn't nobody answer that question. They just kept x-raying my bag.
So did they ever come? So when did it get to the point to where the girl told you that you weren't leaving Chicago?
Oh, she said that when I started piping up, because I'm like, yo, boarding is about to close on my plane. I need to get my bags. My bags are sitting right there. Can we check my bags so I can go? And she said, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't leaving Chicago. And that's when I pulled up my phone and I went on live.
Yeah. Wow. So you linking up with the Black Panthers. What's that looking like?
That's looking like the Black Panthers have offered me national protection. And I have agreed to back all of their causes and bring whatever I have to the table for justice. I'm going to pick up where Tupac left off.
All right. So leaving is what you want, right?
Well, I need to get home.
Yeah.
You know? I only brought enough clothes for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
Now I got to go shopping. I don't want to go shopping.
Do you know how soon you can get from where you are?
I got my ways.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, good. I just want to make sure you got a way to get out of there because you need to get back home, right?
Yeah. I'm going to get out of there.
Yeah. But you're safe where you are now, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
I got the rifle, so.
Oh my God. So with you leaving
I wish a
there.
motherfucker would try to come through this goddamn door. I fucking spray.
No one's gonna
I'm
do that.
good though. I'm good.
You're gonna be fine. So, do you think that you are getting more angry like as time goes by because your situations have went from kind of small to medium to just kind of explosive? So, um,
Well,
are
I
you?
mean, the truth is I'm just tired. I'm
Yeah,
frustrated. I'm tired. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the cover-ups. I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm just tired. 25 years is fucking enough. Jesus,
absolutely.
it's fucking enough. It's
So,
enough for them.
as a friend, I get
Yeah.
worried. I get worried like with certain energies. So I don't want you to keep like I'm not gonna say
Pray
done.
for me. Just pray for me, bro.
I am, but look, my prayer and look, okay, God take time now. All right. And sometimes
Mhm.
he sent us, to be blessings to other people.
I'm not gonna let them scare me back into not saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We're past the point of no return. I'm gonna see this through to the end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it through. That's just where we are.
Yeah. You sound like you're like real down.
Well, because there's other stuff that I can't tell you right now,
Yeah.
and it's hurtful.
Yeah, I know you told me a little bit of it earlier, but I get that. And like I said, like I told you earlier that I'm sorry that you're hurt by that because it sounds like you were
Fucking
very hurt.
Judas. Fucking Judas.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Fucking Judas.
Wow.
The shit that fucking people will do for money, yo. The shit that people will do for money. I'm gonna tell you something that I haven't said on anybody else's platform. There's a bounty out on my head. $500,000, dead or alive. That's what the number is for me.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I must know something. I must know something real important, because if you can't sue me for it and you're willing to kill me for it, then fuck it, let them come.
Well, I mean, you and your family have been receiving a lot of threats, Jaguar.
Yeah, I know. Let them come. Let them come.
Mm.
I'm no longer afraid at all.
Yeah. Well, for the audience, like all bull aside, she has been getting a lot of threats. That is very real. And her husband has been getting a lot of threats. And her son Sam has even been getting messages threatening her, not threatening him, but threatening her, saying what is going to happen to her. That
Your mom's a dead bitch.
Yeah. So
your mom is a dead bitch.
yeah. The threats are
It's
very
true.
real. That's not cap. That's not making anything up. That's the truth. Like I know for a fact that they have been being threatened for sure.
Fuck them. Let them come.
Yeah.
Let them come. I don't give no fuck no more. I just want to skip to the end. Who wins? David or Goliath? Let's just get to the end. I got some stones. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So do you feel that you're living that way, like making decisions that way, like you don't care about life type of decisions?
I very much so care about life. I just can't allow my care for life to turn me into a punk.
Mm-hmm.
I have a job to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. As long as God gives me breath, I'm going to do my job.
Yeah.
He marks the number of my days. It's just, I'm sure you know Malcolm X didn't want things to go the way he wanted. You know, they went, you know, when you stand for something, you got to be prepared to leave everything behind, you know?
Absolutely.
And I stand for something. Cruelty-free artistry. That's what I stand for. Cruelty-free artistry. To the first artist that gets to become a superstar without having to be raped first. That will be an amazing day for me.
Do you think that being, you know, well, more so of a pioneer, like when it comes to YouTube, as being someone, as a Hollywood insider to come out and expose, do you think that it's worth it?
Yes. If it saves one girl or one boy, any of the shit that I've seen or witnessed, yep.
Yeah.
It's worth it for Tevin Campbell's sake. It's worth it for Blue Cantrell's sake. It's worth it for Takeoff's sake. It's worth it for Biggie Small's sake. It's worth it for Tupac's. I mean, do I?
No, I feel you.
Am I making any sense?
Yeah, so I mean, but people still are going to be worried about you because you named a lot of people that are no longer here. You know, not everybody you named, you
and
know,
those
still.
pussies killed them all. Listen to fucking Keith Murray. Every other sentence, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. God bless the dead. It's a good thing that he's fucking getting high. Otherwise, he'd be dead right now because I know for a fact that Keith Murray witnessed at least 4, 5, 6 murders that happened between fucking Bad Boy and fucking Death Row. I know that for a fact. But see, because he getting high, people can write it off, see?
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you say to your fans that are fearful for you, that don't want you, that would rather you to just move in silence?
Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Honesty should never have to be silent.
Mm-hmm.
You should never have to be afraid of telling the truth.
Absolutely.
You should be able to tell the truth. You should be able to speak honestly. You should be able to advocate for justice without reprisal and vitriol and hatred. Yeah, it's worth it. And if I die doing it, I could die all right, knowing that that's what it was for and not for fucking coats and clothes and BBLs and fake tits and fake fucking record sales. And it's
Yeah.
The fucking bullshit of it all, you know? Hey, Sean, thank you for being a friend.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm always going to be okay one way or the other.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm in God's hands. And to everybody here who's saying that I'm a fraud and who's saying that I'm lying, Why don't you go to those people who I've said all of these things about and ask them why they haven't sued me yet?
Yeah.
Like, since you got so much time to sit here in the comments trying to spread what little bit of hate you have in your heart for me, why don't you go ask any of these people why they haven't sued me yet? That part.
That part. Well, there has been a lot of people that could see that haven't. I will say that. So you have a plan. That's good. I'm glad that you have a plan. But just
I wake up with, listen to me, I don't go to bed without a backup plan.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Jay-Z's not coming outside, but that's okay, because I'm going to drag his ass outside, right into the light. And y'all better pray for Beyonce.
Who?
Old girl might be his next victim. She knows too much about him. Bring her up off of them damn pills. She might have a lot to say about that man she's married to.
No, she's not making threats.
Who said I'm threatening? Who I'm
No, I
threatening?
just saw that question in the chat. Is she making threats? No, she's not making threats. She's not threatening.
No, I'm stating facts. Ain't no way in the world she done spent that much time around Sean Carter and ain't witnessed him do a murder or two. Ain't no way. She know too much. Y'all better pray for her.
We will, Jack. Have you, at least before this situation, did you enjoy your time in Chicago?
I was having a blast. Catching up with my family, hanging out with my nephew.
Mm-hmm. I seen you were singing and all that good stuff.
Yeah, at karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looked like a good time.
It was a great time. It was a fabulous time. Yeah, you know, they don't let me have good times for too long. I can't look too happy.
Mm-hmm. Not you can't look too happy. Jack. Not you can't look too happy.
God forbid I look happy for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch is breaking the narrative.
I cannot. So when you were leaving the airport, they were talking some about doctors. Were they trying to force you to go see doctors, or was there a doctor nearby they wanted you to talk to?
About they was gonna take me to go see a doctor.
Oh, okay. Like by police, or just they were just gonna literally just take you to a random doctor?
I have no fucking idea. I got on the phone, called my husband, said call the lawyer. Then they left me alone.
Wow. And then you got it, yeah. And then you left. So yeah, I'm just glad that you're safe. That's all that matters to me.
Well, I appreciate it, and I love you for it. Thank you so much. I had to come and stop by.
No, I appreciate you.
And holler at my homie.
I appreciate you. How's Goomba? I'm sure because when we're on the phone, he was very concerned. Is he good?
He all right. He good.
That's good.
You know, the funny thing is when you've gone through all the shit that we've gone through in such a short time as a married couple, it does one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
It binds you close together, or it pushes you further apart. I guess we're doing all right.
Absolutely. No, I'm glad you guys are doing good.
I'm so fucking proud of him right now.
Yeah. Over 100,000 views.
His interview is killing it.
Yeah, it is. He over 100K already. Shout out to him. And Real,
in one day.
Yeah.
When's the last time Storm Monroe got 1,000 views in a day?
Who?
Booty juice.
Oh, okay. Booty juice.
Drinking that good old booty juice.
Why don't you just go ahead and talk to that boy?
I already said for $1,000, I will talk to him on the official campaign channel.
I know. You really mean that, don't you?
I don't say things I don't mean, even the mean shit.
You really mean that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I think y'all should just go ahead and have a conversation. I think it's overdue.
You know what? I at this point in time, I would rather him come talk to me so he can stop coming up with fake stories that I can use for defamation of character.
Well, he just talked to your ex-boyfriend, right?
I never seen that nigga a day in my life.
Exclusive.
Like, it can't be like, is it that bad? Is it really that fucking bad? Everybody know I don't lie on my shit. I don't lie on my sex. I don't. I never have.
Yeah.
I have claimed the worst of niggas. So what would make me say that I don't know him if I don't know him?
No, I believe you. I didn't even question you.
I'd never seen that dude a day in my life.
Yeah. When Tasha K survived and whatnot, and she did her little thing, you didn't say you didn't know those people. You owned it. You like, yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This stupid motherfucker, this ignorant motherfucker, that pussy still owe me money. Like, that's just who I am. I don't front.
Yeah. So I don't know. I found it funny when you watched it because you hadn't seen it, and then you saw it, and you was like, "Who is this?
Who the fuck is this nigga?"
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I really thought it was gonna be Talib.
Ooh, not Talib. What? Yeah. I can see that. But no, I completely believe you.
I never seen that nigga a day in my fucking life. And I'm like, you sitting up here talking about exclusively fucking lies.
That's why you should just go ahead and just give him a talk. Y'all, I feel like y'all should just go ahead and talk it out.
I am totally down for that.
Are you going to be nice to him?
I said I would for $1,000 and only on the official campaign channel.
Jaguar, you know he's not going to do that.
You know what? I'll be nice since he's struggling so much. He can keep his money. We'll just do it on the official campaign channel.
No. I feel like he would give you the money before the channel. Now, you know, I love the official campaign, but he's not going over there. That is not happening.
Not?
Huh?
Why not?
Because they like hate each other.
What?
They like hate each other.
Okay. And so did him and Armand. And he talked to Armand.
That's a little different.
Why?
Because their situation was different. It's not the same situation.
I mean, okay, whatever. Look, at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Well, then I guess you guys are never going to talk
then.
I
said what I meant. I'll talk to him at this point in time because he needs the content so bad. I'll talk to him for free on the official campaign channel.
Okay. Y'all gonna let him know. He said, because I feel like y'all just should just go ahead and talk it out.
Talk to me, he'll put his pride aside.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like pride is fucking with him.
Absolutely.
He knows that I can give him those views. Who knows? Maybe if it goes well on campaign's channel, maybe I'll actually come to his channel one day.
Oh.
But not before he goes to the official campaign channel.
Shout out to the official campaign, but you know that's not happening. That is not happening.
Look, I've stated it. I've stated it.
I feel like y'all should just talk. You know, and I say that outside of here. I'm not just saying it because I'm live. I do. I just feel like y'all should just go ahead and talk. Y'all were cool at one point. I feel that there were certain things.
I was never not cool with him until I found out the pussy was stabbing me in the fucking back.
Yeah.
I wished him nothing but well. And now I wish him to go away. And he is. He's going away little by little every day. My husband's killing you, booty juice.
Oh, God.
I can actually take a week off and let my husband fucking do the clicks and views.
Well, I don't know, because you got everybody on YouTube Live, girl.
Yeah.
You got the streets relit
Ugh.
all over again.
I wasn't trying to.
Well, the people saying you were. The people saying the people said you set it up, girl.
Sure, all I wanted to do was fucking go home.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to go home. Me and my husband, we had a whole plan. We was gonna go to a strip club tonight, and we was gonna get a couple's lap dance.
Ooh. Sexy. Ooh.
That was the plan. Wow. And now I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He could still go get lap dances and stuff, right?
Yes, he could still go get a lap dance, but it wouldn't be a couple's lap dance.
Yeah. You're so sweet. Because I cuss my man the hell out.
Listen to me. I found this fly little joint last night, too, at the karaoke spot.
Mm-hmm.
I asked her if she'd be willing to fly to Dallas, you know, because I don't want everybody in my business, you know what I'm saying? But my husband was like, nope, no company. I'm like, all right, no fun.
You weren't about in your business, girl. It's almost 5,000 people listening to us.
What? For real, though?
Well, 4,500.
Wow. How many of them are my haters? Because I'm trying to get more haters today.
They all love you. So speaking of flying out, this woman, allegedly, if, you know, given the opportunity, would you be interested in, like, bringing a guy in?
No. I would never do that to my husband.
So that rumor that is out there with Solar, that nothing like that is true, correct?
Oh, God, no. God, no. My husband, listen to me, and he's going to be mad, but I'm going to tell you this story just so you understand. We newly married.
Mm-hmm.
We had only been together for 21 days when we got married, so we were really getting to know each other. And so I was like, let's try anal. And so he wasn't really, like, into it, but because of me, he was willing to try it. And it was wonderful. It was great. And then immediately after, he went crazy on me. He called me a pervert, told me I was trying to turn him into a gay man, that the Bible said he can't do it, and that his mama would never look at him the same. It was terrible. I felt so bad. Like, I felt like I coached him into it, you know? You know? So, like, my husband is vanilla as hell. Like,
it's just a no-go with that.
He just, it's going to take me a while to, like, you know, open him up, you know?
Oh, not open him up.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. And he still won't do no super freaky shit with me.
Okay. Well, girl, you know, you used to be a dominatrix. So
I know.
So
I
you
know.
freaky,
but I can't do that with
freaky.
him. His neck is too thick, and his head is too hard. He the Goomba for real. Like I probably tried if I pulled out one of my whips, this shit would probably crack on him.
Oh my God, I cannot. Jaguar, I'm not about to do this with you, girl.
I'm still waiting for him to trust me enough to tie him up.
Now you got a girl. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go before he lets you do that. It's some more trust that need to be built.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be another 4-5 years.
Yeah, girl.
I don't know. Maybe for my 10th anniversary, I can take him to a new beach.
Oh, that'd be fun. Different, but fun.
He don't want nobody looking, you know. he don't want nobody looking at him, and I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got something to look at. You know,
Oh, go on, girl.
so I can get it.
Go on, girl.
So,
oh my goodness, girl.
Let me not say too much because I don't want to embarrass my husband.
Too late. Too damn late. We passed that a long time ago.
I'm trying not to embarrass him.
Girl, we beyond that.
I love him. You know, this is the first relationship that I've been in my entire life that not cheating has been like really important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Monogamy is really important to me because I was never good at it. I was never good at monogamy. I don't know if I'm good at it now. I just love him, and I respect that. You know, I like the fact that he really don't want nobody but us. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I need to adjust my thinking. But I do want that couple's lap dance, though.
No, that would be fun. I would love to do something like that.
You know what I mean? We'll turn up.
Not y'all saying she's trolling. I cannot with y'all. So Jag, you are a very colorful character.
Shit. Just hold on.
Oh, she must be.
Hello? Honey? Yeah? I'm on the phone with Sean.
Hi, Goomba.
Okay. What's up? Hey, I got I'm getting other phone calls. I'm gonna get some information.
Okay, you need to talk to me?
Yeah, I'll
call you in a minute.
All right. I'll get off. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, you need to handle that, don't you?
Something must be going down.
Yeah, you should call him.
Yeah, let me call my husband.
But I appreciate you coming up, sweetie.
Well, I love you.
I love you.
And I wanted to give you explanation.
Yes. And I'm glad. Very so much glad.
I don't go out of my way to like feel like I gotta explain myself to anybody, but you the number one, man. You the number one.
Thank you, sweetie.
I don't know what it's gonna take. We gotta get you that crown.
Now look, the only crown is gonna be put on the official King Payne.
Not
the king of YouTube. I can't.
You are. I'm telling you.
You know, I do my thing.
You all along, like you the shit.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Man, these Storm could learn a lot from you. Have you ever offered to mentor him?
Who?
Storm.
Who is that?
You know he's mentorless.
I don't know who that is.
Booty juice.
Oh, okay. No, I've never. No, you tried. I don't know who that is. No, I know a booty juice, but I don't know that other person. But yes, I don't know that other person. But no, he should be mentored out, honestly.
Yeah, he keeps falling out with everybody.
Yeah, he should be mentored out.
Stormisha, what is it? Stormisha, alopecia mochache?
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right, let me go call my husband. Love y'all, and thank you to everybody in the chat for all of your support, for all of your prayers, and to all of the haters. I need you to find 10 more and come back so I can laugh at all of you.
I love you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Bye, sweetie. That was Jaguar Wright. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Okay, I had to plug that in because, that was about to die. Oops, that was about to die. So yeah, so that was Jaguar. Now I know y'all had a lot of questions, and I know y'all wanted me to ask those questions. But again, I mean, Jag is Jag, you know. Jag, she's definitely going to be her. She definitely is. So I will open up the panel for about, what is it? We almost, okay, we have the 2-hour mark. So I'll give it about a good 30 minutes. I don't know, maybe we'll go longer if the conversation is really, really good. But I'm gonna just let y'all sound off. Shout out to Jaguar. Thank you so much, sweetie. She told me to call her, guys. So it wasn't I called her and she was unaware. No, she was in the live and told me to call her. Otherwise, I would have left the woman be. But yeah, she told me to call her. So I did just that. So yeah, she explained, she stated that she was at the airport twice. She was there this morning. And they refrained, hi New Flower. They were refrained from letting her, told her that her flight was canceled. So she came back, and when she came back, this altercation ended up happening at the airport. So yeah, so I'm going to let y'all come up here and sound off and let me know how you feel. Don't be afraid to hit the link. You do not have to come on camera. You do not have to do that. Please keep it at the subject at hand, because that's what people come up to talk about. So I don't want to confuse people when they do. Yeah. Yeah, we already got people hitting the link. Okay, y'all. I got y'all. Shout out to everybody that is coming up. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay, here's the link. I'm gonna pull all of y'all up at the same time. So no worries. Oh, y'all flying up here. Oh, y'all flying up here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, hello. Okay, so welcome Venus to the show. Welcome. I want you to tell me your name because you are always in the chat, and I want to make sure that I'm saying your name correctly. To the show. Okay, hold on. Tell me your name.
Tamiko.
D Bernard, hello. India, hello. Okay, so okay, what is going on? Okay, what is going on? Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to okay. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to pull everybody up. Shout out to Renee. I can't hear y'all. So if y'all are talking or if you have spoke, I love you. I just can't hear you. So yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, we were on mute. I thought we were.
So okay, so I'm gonna.
I didn't know I was.
Guys,
y'all can hear me.
Hold on, let me go like this. Sorry, there's a lot going on here. All righty, get your ish together, Sean. All right.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Sean.
You're on mute.
Your microphone is muted.
Okay, now I'm gonna make this bigger.
Let me turn my
Everyone's bigger. All right. Okay, my background. Okay. Now, ladies, sound off. How do you feel about Jaguar Wright?
Oh, are we going in order or just whoever?
Well, my first question is why a woman of Jaguar Wright's stature not doing TSA pre-check or clear or taking a private plane? That's what I want to know.
Right.
I'm confused.
It was a last minute flight, all right? She just had to get home.
Okay, if it was a last minute flight, why doesn't a woman of her stature have TSA pre-check or clear?
Because I even got clear. Like, come on. But anyway.
Exactly.
Exactly. Me too. I just came from Puerto Rico and I was clear. So
So
She
why
didn't
is she
know.
going through with the commoners? I don't understand.
Well, first of
The
all, you don't know
commoners.
her
Not the
financial
commoner.
situation.
oh
The
Lord.
peasants, if you will.
Right.
Because she's
No, you don't know her. First of all, hi everybody. I was actually
Hi.
supposed to be working with Jag at one point, and I appreciated her allowing me to talk to her. We both had Michael Collier as our mentor. I'm from the industry too. I was in that music industry, and I'm in the film industry still, and I'm on Netflix right now, as a matter of fact, whatever. But a lot of the stuff the sister says, nobody, I haven't witnessed it. You know, she hasn't witnessed it, but some of the stuff she says I've heard for years in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about exactly the Jay-Z having something to do with Big L thing, but the Aaliyah thing, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that because that's part of the reason Rockefeller broke up, is because Aaliyah was messing with Jay-Z. Then she started messing with Dame Dash, and I heard low-key she was still messing with R. Kelly, even as a 20-year-old, as 19, 20-year-old woman. You know, Jag was around in the scene at the same time I was around in the scene. I was being managed by Coolio in the 90s, rest in peace. And, you know, again, I've been around in the game. She's not lying about some things, but I think some things are extremely close to what they call truthiness. If you know what truthiness means, like it's close to the truth, but it's not necessarily the way you think it is.
wait, Sean, could I don't know, are we allowed to talk about other shows? Because like she was on, oh yeah, well you say you like him on King Payne show.
Mhm.
I don't like how she was like she's so disrespectful to her husband. I don't like it. So wrong.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
that,
what
She
I'm
very
that
much is ball breaking. I will say that. That's why he probably called her talking about doing anal. Who does that?
she gonna have to be accountable for some of this shit.
Well, well,
I
let's get back to her financial situation. Someone said you don't know her financial situation. I want to address
You're
that.
not letting that go, huh?
No,
Well, I mean,
because
listen,
she
listen,
needs to
listen.
change her Wikipedia page because
The
on
record
Wikipedia and
company's only
Google,
giving
she
half a penny per spin out here. Okay,
okay.
my
Well,
husband is
well,
a
they
rapper.
are saying that she is worth $5 million.
I
A
saw that
person
it
that's
said she was
worth
worth a
$5 million
million.
should at least have pre-check
I
or
mean, anybody could
TSA.
pay a Wikipedia person. You could pay somebody to make
Okay,
your
let's go
Wikipedia.
back to Google. Even Wikipedia. You right, sweetheart. Anybody can put anything on Wikipedia. Let's go to Google. Okay. And she is commanding $15,000 an appearance. A person of that stature, I once again say, should not be walking through regular airport
That's
checks.
not necessarily true though. That's not
Yeah, I
true.
saw Sean Wayans standing right in front of me at the Burbank airport in a
They don't
regular
like spending
flight.
their money all the time either. That don't mean necessarily that she's broke just because she's not
Well, I
doing
didn't say
something.
she was broke. I'm
Yeah.
saying she has money.
Well, I agree. But do you think so? You're saying that you don't think that she has $5 million deep in her?
I don't know what she has. I'm
Mhm.
just saying the way she presents herself is like she has money. And even when she's Googled, they say she's worth 5 million. I'm not even worth a million, and I have TSA pre-check and clear.
Well, she would need like somebody to book her flight for her. I'm thinking she probably booked her own flight. You know what I mean?
If I was worth 5 million, I would not be booking my own flight.
Well, I think we all know she's not worth $5 million.
I
We all know
agree.
that.
I don't.
No diss to the sister.
No disrespect, Jaguar, but we know that.
Oh, I don't. I don't.
Oh, I do.
I offered to have her on my show. I offered to give her a day of my teacher pay to have her on my class on my platform. But no.
I cannot.
But I was getting into like I didn't like how she was just openly embarrassing the husband who I feel like I mean, I don't know the situation, but I didn't see him ever like publicly come and just humiliate her the way she's been doing him. And so it seems to me like everything at this point is for a click in the view. Even today's episode, I feel like she's just now like cell phone in hand, always ready for altercation. Cause she like her number one priority is just content, content, content. And I don't care if I have to sacrifice my marriage and my self-respect to get it. That's how I feel about her.
I would agree with that. I mean, that seems like the way you blowing up right nowadays. Remember, was that Blueface and that other girl with the tooth missing? They're always doing something crazy, and who's that other one? Cardi B started that mess of extreme reality. You feel me? Like that's the way to get in now. Like you can't just be regular anymore. You have to be extreme. So I think Jag is just kind of fortifying that situation. I think she's brilliant. That's pretty freaking genius if you think about it. Y'all may be mad about it because you're confused because you want to feel her like she's a freedom fighter, the sojourner truth for the music industry. But really and truly, she is this is like marketing brilliance here if you think about it.
Yeah, but at what cost? She
Peace,
looks
everyone.
mentally disturbed. At what cost? You
I would
sell your
agree. I
soul
would
for
agree.
money?
Clout more than anything. I don't know how much money's involved, but I mean, if somebody stuck their toe in and really did an investigation on some of these things she's speaking about, you never know what's at the end of that candy bar. You know what I mean? But you ain't gonna get far because Jay-Z's whole team is federal. Like they work for the feds, man.
I believe
How
that.
does Jay-Z get pulled into every damn thing? He got pulled into the Tory case.
Right.
I mean, Rock Nation and
She used to
Jay-Z
work.
at this point responsible for my life too. Like, how do y'all
She
bring them
was a
into
background
everything?
singer. Excuse me, I'm
Because
sorry.
Jay-Z
She's a
did do a lot
background
of
singer.
dirty mess in the back in the day. He did do a lot of artists dirty. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
And
what does
people
it have
who
to do with
know
right now?
that. Well, she's talking about things from 25 years ago, 25 years ago that have never been resolved. And that's where she's stuck with, trying to get solved.
Right. And on top of that, Jay-Z, she used to sing backup for Jay-Z. So I'm pretty sure her being a background singer had that connection with him, and her growing up in the industry and seeing things and being around certain people. I'm pretty sure she saw a lot and heard a lot and did a lot.
Let me say, brother Sean, I'm not trying to disrespect your show, but Talib Kweli has been known to be an R word. Like out here on the West Coast, we all know that. Like Reese, remember that girl Reese, R-E-S, the little singer that came out in the mid early 2000s?
Mm-hmm.
She was beautiful and gorgeous. She was working with Talib Kweli and she had to sue him. He R-word her, y'all, in the recording studio. We all know that. Matter of fact, a lot of people in my crew, like on the West Coast underground, they got songs called Talib Cosby and stuff like that because
Oh
he's
my.
known as an R word. She had to sue him, y'all. And the next thing you know, this sister Reese, Google her, R-E-S. She ain't around no more because of Talib, man. He is foul. And yeah, we knew Alicia Keys was gay back in the day. Right? Mary J. Blige too. But all these bedroom antics, like telling everybody's bedroom business, I don't really know where that's supposed to be going. Like I thought it had a purpose. Telling us about Christopher Williams doing the thing with Diddy. Pretty much everybody in the industry knows about Puffy at this point. They don't know how deep it goes with Usher, because Usher was a 14-year-old young man when, Puffy, allegedly, was doing the thizzle. But a lot of people in the industry kind of already know this information. So she's kind of just revealing a lot of stuff to mainstream society. It's hard to swallow. Just like when I told my mama Luther Vandross was gay. She didn't believe me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Or about Eddie Murphy. Everybody in LA knows that Santa Monica Boulevard is for the trans family that goes on the block. You feel me? Everybody knows Hollywood Boulevard is for the women. Sunset Boulevard is for men and women. And Santa Monica Boulevard is straight up for the gay family, right? So when Eddie Murphy was busted over there pulling up on the trans woman, we already knew what was up. We knew he wasn't just giving her a ride. You feel me? Next thing you know, when the trans sister came out telling the business, she thrown over a ledge. You know what I'm saying? Right before the Nutty Professor came out. People be knowing what's up. It's alleged, but we all know what's up out here. Okay. In LA, we know what's up. Yeah, Reese never popped off Knox because of Talib Kweli. That's why. He's foul. She right about that. And Common's another one, okay? So some of the stuff she's saying, I can back up that stuff too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And a lot more of that nastiness. But I think the approach of the situation is what people are like baffled about. Because like Sean, you said earlier, it's getting wilder and wilder. Again, marketing genius. That's how people doing it. Krishan Rock or whatever loose tooth mouth, whatever girl. Tony, I don't know, you call her burnt mouth or black lips, what you call her? That sister. Yeah, extremism seems like the way to go right now. It's like really bad. And as a person of color, as a black woman, I just don't think it's right, the way we're being looked at globally at this point. You know what I mean? Our global representation looks bad.
It does.
Okay,
Shout
here's
out
my
to
here's my
Josie
thing.
and Lauren. Shout out to Shy. Shout out to is it a Ayasha? I hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to Denise. Y'all want to jump in?
Yes,
Oh,
I
it's
was going to say
Ayasha.
that I know that everybody's worrying about her mental or her mental health. Let's say that she does really struggle with that, be it that what happened previously. And if you were in the industry and we are, well, I am just now finding out how crooked it is. And if you got that paper and you can, if they own the feds and stuff like that, then they can make anything and everything happen. So she has to walk every day of her life on top of her dealing with what didn't happen for her in her past. And then now, y'all said she was gone for a minute, she comes back, and then, now she's ready to talk. And my thing is, what are you guys doing in the industry that you don't want let out? That you guys are going to use stuff against people if they do tell the ones that are cooperating. Um,
Can I,
and
can I
uh-huh.
just interject right quick? If the industry wants Jaguar Wright silence, why haven't they shut her the F up yet?
Thank you.
Nobody is
You know
concerned
why?
about her because she is not a threat. She doesn't
Exactly.
matter. The only platform that she matters is on YouTube. But I have a question for Gerald. I want to know, why did he state on the campaign panel that Cash App him to get his wife out, insinuating she was in jail? All of this is publicity. It's a cash grab.
Teach.
And even though Sean Davy Way is a great channel holder, and so is King Payne, they have become surrogate nosy hoes because of the simple fact that since Nosy broke up with her, they have taken the place of her free PR. Every panel she goes to, she's promoting Philadelphia. Every tragedy she goes to, she still finds a way to keep a perfect angle at the airport when you're in danger, when Jay-Z is trying to kill you. Get the hell out of here. And secondly, the lithium efficacy level, the therapeutic dosage, she didn't even have time enough to consume it from the time that people are thinking she's taking her medication for it to even be out of her system. She said on King Payne's panel that she was not taking her medication. So if she was desperately trying to get home to take it, then maybe she would have started already. She's been out the hospital for how long? All of this to me is and to feed her delusions and to even entertain her, I think is contributing to her spiraling out of control, and she's already vowed to make it worse. So with
but at
that
the
Teresa,
being
end,
said,
but
why you
at the
with
end
blocking
of
that
me,
the
being
Teresa?
day,
said,
but at the
thank
end of the
you.
day,
Have a great night. I
she has
love you,
God,
Sean.
and she
And
doesn't.
I'm all
God's going to
about
allow
the
whatever
trees.
to
I was
happen.
still speaking, comma, all about the
Oh,
trees. I love you, Sean.
I know, but you were just speaking on another platform, saying the same stuff.
She
Can I
has her
have a
own
chance to say
page that she
something?
talks smack about Jag on every channel.
Yeah, I know.
She talks about bad about Jag on her own channel. She blocked me
Right,
because
but
I
she
told
was
her to
on
knock it
another
off.
platform, is what I was saying, because she had just stated everything that she just said right here. She had stated it on another platform
She's
because she said
absolutely a
that she
hater.
was.
Hello.
She said she was a nurse, and
Hi.
then that she
Hi.
dealt. So that's why
Shy.
Okay, you say
We're
all
gonna
this,
keep this on Jag because this is what this is about.
right? And that's what I'm
So,
saying.
Again,
Like,
it's
with
marketing
Jaguar Ride
genius.
going local in airports, so
I
do
would
y'all
I would
think
like to
this
say
is
something.
strategy or like what do y'all think this is? Hi Denise, welcome.
Hi,
Thank
Denise.
you, Sean. Sean, I just found your channel about a week ago, and I man, I love you. I instantly fell in love with the channel,
Oh,
and
sweet.
last night, I know you said you wasn't feeling good, but you can never tell. You cracked me up. I was over here in tears about that baby with the pamper on. You said 1P, okay, maybe two. But if you do the number two, immediately change your baby. Man, I was over here cracking. I love you. I fell in love with this channel instantly.
Oh, you're so
And
sweet.
you're doing such a great job. And I'm just going to continue to pray for you to go higher and higher. But I want to say something um in retrospect to Jazz that I can relate to her.
Mm-hmm.
She lost a son. I think she said he was 24 years old. And I lost my son, and it was in a car accident. It was four of them in a car accident, but he was the only one that passed away. He was 21 years old.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. To
Yeah.
this day, I live with it, but I never ever be able to heal from it. And I know God is a healer. Don't get me wrong, because that's who I trust. I trust in God. But He heals me to live with it. It is PTSD. It is bipolar. It is like a smell can come through. It is somebody can trigger you. You just don't know sometimes the triggers
Yeah.
that would cause you to spiral out. And genuinely, I'm a very nice person. I mean, I'm not saying everybody love me because everybody has enemies, but at the same time, I am very approachable. I love people. And Jazz, she got that same, effect on people. She's out, you going and everything, but there's a pain in Jazz. And I know the other stuff, being molested, and she went through some horrible things even in her mid, 20s and all of this. But this one pain, you know, that stuff can be made irrelevant. But that one pain of losing her child, she could never, ever, ever, ever make it feel all right.
I would
Cause
agree
I
with that.
know I tried. And so when she do the ashes and stuff, I cry for her because I'm like, I could never. I love my son so much. I could never do that to anybody to get them off or get them broken up from a fight or whatever the case may be. I would never do that. That's my child.
She didn't.
That's a
I
child that
don't think
came
those were her
through
son's
me.
ashes, sis. I don't believe that was her actual. Those were props. That was a prop, honey. That was a
And I'm
prop.
praying that it is. And that's what the Holy Spirit told me too. Those are not really his ashes.
No,
That's what I
ma'am.
felt because I'm a mother that got a child that passed away, and I didn't feel that. So thank you for saying
No,
that because
no,
Yes, ma'am.
I felt like
no,
that too.
no.
That was really her son
Them
ashes.
ashes was real as
Yeah,
hell.
it wasn't nothing to pop.
You
I
think
mean,
so?
No,
how
that
can
was not a
somebody
prop.
else? How can
But
somebody
I know
else
she
just?
said she had a urn with the rest of the ashes in there, and she drive with those ashes
She
in
ain't
there.
just rolling around with her son's ashes, y'all. Come
I mean,
on.
why not? Why not?
And
But
That's
Sean,
do
Sean,
you know that?
why don't you have Storm and Jag on your
who?
show, man? That'd be lit as hell. I mean, booty juice, whatever you call them. Come on,
Mm.
Sean. That'd be. You know how many people would tune in for
I
that?
don't.
You get like
First,
10,000
first of all,
views
I
at
would like
one
to say
time,
hi.
Sean. I'm telling you, that would be
You
I
don't
would
bomb.
need
like to
that,
say,
Sean.
Hell, I'll put up a day of my teacher paycheck for that. I'm telling you.
I cannot.
But
Uh,
just guys, give me one more minute. I'm gonna drop off. But back to what I said, I pray to God that it was a prompt. But if it wasn't, I don't. Jaguar seemed pretty straightforward. So if it wasn't, it wasn't. It was the most horrible thing that I've ever seen. I mean, I have the ashes of my brother. He passed away 2 years in June, and we was two peas in a pod. And my mom couldn't take it. She couldn't handle
mhm.
him being at home with her. So me and him was the closest from my mom. So he's being with me. I would never ever he's in a beautiful yearning, and I would never let anybody just play over it, talk over it that's negative or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if Jazz is doing this for attention and clout and stuff because she's learning about this YouTube thing and about getting money now, hitting million views and she's always said us stuff about the industry and stuff, but I think it's turning over because she's got this network that she's going to have to come up with capital for.
Yeah.
So some of this stuff may just be to try to get some money.
Yeah, we clear on that. I'm
Yeah,
thinking it's
yeah.
marketing brilliance. You really, Sean, do you think it was her for real ashes, her son?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Not only just her husband Goomba, like they both identified
Oh, that it is true.
that was her son's ashes. Yes.
Wow, I
Right.
couldn't
Yeah.
And
imagine. I had my
Solar.
daddy's
And
ashes. I
Solar.
couldn't. Mm-mm.
Right,
What kind of
right.
person
People
are
who
you?
have their loved ones' ashes. Could you
Right.
imagine I mean, in the rage that she was in, could you imagine doing that to your
Right.
loved one?
Right.
It's so
She
I
wasn't.
want.
disrespectful
I
to
want.
the
I
loved
wanted
one
to mention
more it is to the person that you're doing it to.
she wasn't in her right mind.
She
That's why.
wasn't,
So
clearly.
on another note, too, Sean, y'all, everybody, I talked to some of my industry friends last week, and they told me, yeah, they don't consider her relevant enough to be suing, and they also told me to stay away from doing business with her. She's a liability, and they also said they don't take her seriously, but they're that she's entertaining. I heard that from three major people in the well, at least in the film industry. They told me not to mess with her, but yeah.
Well, hi, I'm new to the panel. Just
Hi.
came up. Hi, Sean. How you doing, baby? You know
I'm
I love
good.
you. Ow!
He's
I
so
watched
cute.
your live last night too, and like Miss Denise said, you had me laughing so
I'm
hard talking about
hilarious.
that woman and her kids. And
Hilarious.
saying,
Well,
well,
I'm glad
yes, you
you
do
enjoyed.
have. She said, you said if I'm lying, then I got the lie from you because you said it out your own mouth.
Sure
And then you played the
did.
video. I said, oh Lord, have mercy. What in the world?
That live, I mean, that
I
that
love
that
it.
video
I
was
love it.
everything.
I
Sean,
love it.
you are great at what you
I
do.
love
I
it.
mean,
I
I'm
love it.
I'm just in awe.
But
Sean.
I just wanted to chime in and give my little
No, I
piece
don't
about
want to be
Jazz.
important.
And one thing I must say is, yes, I do believe them was her son's ashes. A lot of people have a large urn. My brother has the large urn to my mother's ashes. I have a small piece of her ashes. All of us have. All of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the youngest
Mm-hmm.
of. We all have a small piece of ashes of my mother. So yeah, it's very, very easy to just say, okay, I want the rest of it put into a
Oh
second urn
yeah,
that I can travel with and have along with me. So I believe that. And one thing for sure, and two things for certain. The young lady that was just up here, I don't know what her name was, but she confirmed a lot of the things that Jag said. She said in the industry, yes, this happened, this happened, that happened. But we not all in the industry.
that's right.
She was a part of it. So for her to give that confirmation and say, yeah, what Jag, a lot of the things that I've heard Jag say was true, I believe her. I never thought for a moment that
I
Jag would
believe
just sit up here and tell a bunch of lies and stuff like that. Majority of the things that she said are absolutely true. Did she maybe exaggerate a little bit? Maybe so, but I don't doubt anything that she says out her mouth because I don't know her and she's never been proven to be a liar. And then for someone to say, oh, well, she's not big enough to be sued. Well, Gold Shoes got sued and she wasn't big enough for nobody to be suing her, but she showed $4 million. But when you telling the
Nah,
truth,
Gold Shoes is a millionaire. Don't get it twisted.
well, I don't know about all of that because if that was the case, Cardi would have her money already. But at the end of the day, like anybody, if you sit up here and you telling the truth, which was just confirmed that a lot of the stuff that Jag said was the truth, then you can't be sued. Who can sue you when what you're saying is absolutely the truth? When proof and fact can be put onto the table and on paper and say, yes, this did happen, and then what she's saying is absolutely the truth. I believe
Right.
her. I pray for
That's why
Jag.
she's
I
in.
pray for her husband and her son and her family. And I love me some Jag. I've been following Jag for years. And I mean years. And we must all remember that Jag was on platforms and she wasn't asking for a dime or a dollar when she first came out. And she was telling the truth for a couple of years. And before she went dormant for about a year and a half, Jag wasn't getting no money from nobody to say to tell her truth.
Mhm.
Storm didn't pay her no money when she first went on his show, and he got them all them views that he got when she first came on. So booty juice. Sorry,
Oh,
excuse booty
She
juice.
just didn't understand it
But I
yet.
was
She understands that it's
I,
profitable now,
well,
so now she's kept
I,
it going.
I'm sure
That's
that
all.
she understands that it's profitable now, but I'm just saying there was a time when Jag was telling the truth and it wasn't even about money. So, and in that, I can respect a woman that just wants to put the truth out there and leave it where it lies. Now, the idea of her saying somebody put a $500,000 bounty on her head and stuff. And Strawn, you back that up by saying, yes, she's got a lot of death threats from her receiving
Wait
death
a
threats.
minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
I did not back up the bounty. I
Not
backed
the
up
bounty,
that people
not the
are
bounty, not
threatening
the
her.
bounty,
Okay.
but the
Right.
idea of people saying that they wanted to do something to her. Who would
Correct.
be out here saying they want to do something to somebody that ain't doing nothing but spewing a bunch of
Right. Yeah,
Well,
that's I agree
can
with
I?
you on that, and that's what I'm about to drop down. Thank you, Sean, for letting me up on your panel.
Oh, thank you, Sha. I wish I could have heard from you more. Just like is that Aya Sha? How you saying that? I'm sorry. I want to hear from you
Shy,
too. Shiro. I want to hear from
shy, it's shy.
Oh, Shy. Hi, Shy. I'm
I
talking about the beautiful
oh,
lady next to you. Is it Aya? Aya Sha? How do you say that? I hope I'm
Shira,
saying that. Ashira is how you say it. I
Shira.
like that. That's pretty. I want to hear
Thank-
from all of y'all. Don't leave yet, Shy. I'm talking to you,
Okay,
Shy. SHY. You
yeah,
say because I want to hear more from y'all. I want to
okay.
hear more.
well, I wanted to say something right quick.
Go right
So,
ahead, Shiro. Go right ahead.
well, first of all, Sean, I love your show. This is my
Oh,
first
thank
time
you.
on the panel, but I just wanted to address Jaguar situation. So first,
Mhm.
I don't think the ashes were props. I agree with you because if they were, Jaguar had plenty opportunity to say that it wasn't, and she hasn't. So I'm just gonna go based on what she said and her husband said. And also, what I really wanted to point out was before she ended the call today with you, she was thanking you about everything. And I just wonder if she feels or knows that you're right about everything that you've been saying, like about Tokyo Tony and Solar and everything. Like she's probably coming to terms. She didn't say that, in description, but it just kind of seemed like she's coming to terms with some stuff to me based on she has to really look around her and make some wise decisions because of what's happening, what's going on. It really could be anybody that could be, after her.
Yeah.
So,
No, absolutely.
right. So that's all I have to say. So I'm logging out, y'all. So
All
have a
right.
good
Thank
one.
you, Shiro. Thank you
All
for
right.
listening.
No problem. Bye bye.
Come back. So Ashad, D Bernard, Venus, how do you ladies feel? Do you feel that this is a clout chase, or do you feel that this is like for real? Like this is like her life, you know?
I mean, I feel like this clout chasing stuff is like ridiculous to me. I mean, I'm new to these YouTube thingies, but I hear that a lot. Like people are chasing for clout, but the thing of it is like, okay, you chase for clout, but you're not liable to get it,
Hmm.
no matter what you do. So chasing for clout, going to different platforms to say whatever, basically some of the same things that you say. What clout will you get? The person that you platform you saying it on is going to get the clout. There, everybody is not going to go towards you. You know what I mean? So that chasing clout thing, I don't understand it.
I
But
think she is for sure.
oh,
She's
okay.
definitely chasing clout. And it's so
Because
obvious
I
to
thought
me
she
because
had a
she's just
YouTube channel before.
no disrespect, but do you understand what we mean when we say chasing clout? Because I think you might be misunderstanding, like, because you're saying like she's not gonna get it. She has it. Like if you
No,
just
I mean
scroll
I
down
I know.
YouTube right now, every other show is about her. Oh, she absolutely has it.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, didn't she have like before her own YouTube station like some
Yeah,
She
but
years
the
ago?
does.
clout
She has
is
one now.
basically like popularity. Like she like a moment. So right now she's having a moment. Like she had to do something to get the streets talking, and they are. Like I do think it's intentional. So yeah, I think she's chasing clout. because none of this was happening. Like, soon as she get with these like carbonation people, then all of a sudden these
Yeah,
antics
see,
with
I
her
don't know nothing
husband.
about
Well,
them.
no,
I don't.
I don't
It's too much.
necessarily agree with that. Jag was on a channel that I had never watched before, and when she went onto that channel, they started having hundreds of thousands of views. Like, that's something that was happening way before this carbonation situation, way before Jag even started her own channel.
She's still, everything she's been doing is chasing clout.
And she,
Period. Whenever you saw her, because listen,
if you ever
if
look
you're not
that
leading with
first
your
time that
own
Jag
talent,
got on Booty Juice platform and spoke, the very first time before Tasha K interviewed her or anything, once Jag went on Booty Juice show, Booty Juice had hundreds of thousands of views. He was never like that before Jag went on his show, but he
okay,
was like that
listen
after.
to
Then all of
this.
a sudden Roseanne was on his show. Like,
Listen to
what?
this. If you're not coming on my show or Storm show, I don't have a show. I'm just saying if I'm Storm, you're not coming here to talk about your music, your talent, your gifts. If all of your conversation is about other people who are famous, you are chasing clout. Period.
Hello, Sean and panel.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Lachey.
Hello.
Hi.
I just had to come on here and put my little 2 cents in. I am from Philly. I know Jack from Philly. And this behavior has been going on for decades. Okay.
Mhm.
There's a popular spot in Philly called Copa's on South Street. And there was a bunch of Philly artists at, I think it's called the TLA. And so Copa's is always lit when there's a show. So we're upstairs and in walks Jaguar. Of course, it's always the Jaguar show. So no one's paying her any attention. And that's when she starts to act a fool. So she comes in between my cousin and I while we're drinking. Who gonna buy me a shot? Y'all know who I am. I'm Jaguar. And I'm looking at her like, girl, we ain't seen you since 1994. Like,
Who?
girl,
No, you did not.
I have several seats.
No, you did.
Like, are we supposed to bow to the supposed queen? Like, no, ma'am. Okay. So we basically ignored her and was still trying to be polite. Like, okay. And so she interjects, like pushes herself between myself and my cousin and places her kind of like a beat speaker on the bar counter. And we're in it. It's 2 levels. So there's music playing. So she proceeds to start playing her music and tells the bar owner, oh, cursing, acting a fool, turn that BS down. My music on, girl. If you don't get this speaker off of the bar, why are you in here cutting up, acting a fool? When I tell you they escorted her out just as soon as she got in. Yeah. So this is definitely clout chasing. And it saddens me because the more that people feed into it, the crazier the behavior is going to be. And I think the less that people pay attention to her and feed into all of this, girl, you ain't doing nothing with the Black Panther movement. Sit down, okay? Like, so I feel as though this is definitely a part of getting clicks and views. And for the YouTubers out there, it's views for your channel as well. It's pure entertainment, but she really does have a mental disorder which runs in her family. People in Philly don't fool with her. Why you think she in Dallas? She got ran out of there. And word on the curb is she not even from Philly. They say she from Jersey. So
She is. She left when she was 13.
but I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised South Philly. That's born and raised. You're not born and raised in Philly. Don't rep where you're not from. Rep Jersey across the bridge.
All right, Bella.
So that's my
Not
2
across
cents
the
for the day,
bridge.
Sean. Okay. And as King Payne say, official King Payne, and that's on period to the period. And here flip for you, Sean.
And that's on period. Okay.
So
And as for
that's
those
my
salves,
background.
no, it's been said no, people did not get their balms or salves or whatever, them creams from the sister. But I'm not sure if she still can follow through on that,
You seem kind of shady. I'm sorry.
Well, I just want to know why Sean was making faces when Jaguar was talking about her sexual escapades with her husband.
I was not making faces.
You crossed your eyes.
Well, because okay.
Come on, Sean, tell it. Tell it.
I'm listening.
Y'all know me, I love Jags. But so at the same time, I get how certain information that you can display about your spouse can be very embarrassing to them. So if anything, I was more like kind of like embarrassed for Gerald just because
Very.
I know he's not that type. Like he doesn't talk like that.
It was the incest for me. Like I was done. Disrespectful.
That's true
I've
too.
been
Why she
married.
gonna tell that business?
Yeah, like, and let's get to this shea butter that she was promoting. So, because I used to be on the Jag train and I used to join her Woman Crush Wednesdays, and I had to bow out gracefully because that was a disaster. So, I ordered some salve for myself, got that, placed a second order, never got my shea butter. Let me tell you how I had to dispute the transaction. She's claiming, "Oh, I sent it to you." No, and there were so many women that were behind her, supporting her, and were waiting on their salve that they never got. She owes hundreds of people money for that. Thank God my bank gave me my almost $100 back. But think about all the other people that didn't. Jag, where's our money? Where they money at, Jag? Okay, where
Lord.
is the people money?
It's gonna be surviving Jaguar. Right?
Wow.
She is
How are
her
you gonna do it
own worst
surviving?
enemy.
Venus, you was not about to get me in trouble with your pretty self. You was
I'm
not.
sorry, I'm just playing. I'm trolling. Don't mind.
Well, I need to cash app her so she can get clear and
So
TS check.
Bella, have you ever tried to reach out to her about this?
Yes, I emailed her. I've even went on Instagram. I was just letting her know, like, look, I support you. And I ordered it for my mom. That was the worst thing about it. Because in the Woman Crush Wednesday meeting, I was like, and she even told Gerald, like, you see that? We got orders. Get on it. Where is it? We still ain't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got my money back. But think about the people that didn't. It's like you up and down, girl. Like you need where's the balance at? And I
Sean,
don't
you
know.
should address that when she come on your show. Where's the salves? She Dr. Umar with the salves.
Yes, and hundreds of people were upset.
I don't.
You're very good. You're so diplomatic.
What am I gonna do? I feel like I have an idea of what Bella's talking about because I do remember sometime that she was selling something. I do remember something like that, but certain things happening. I have no idea about the.
Ask her where's the salve? Where is the salve, Jag? Where is the money?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Where's the school?
What school?
What school?
Venus was school girl.
No school. I'm reading the chat. They keep talking about Umar. That's slip.
I cannot. So I have a question for you, ladies. Because we have a pretty mixed crowd here. We have some people that, because I'm unbiased, so I believe in letting people have their opinion and state what they want to state. It doesn't matter that I like the person. If you feel some type of way, you're entitled to feeling that way. So with this situation that went on, do you feel that because Jag stated out of her own mouth inside of the airport that she did not take her medication and that she needed her medication? So I guess some people are going to feel like it's clout, but do you feel that in any way, shape, or form that situation could have been because she was lacking her medication?
No, I think Jag is really smart. I think she's really smart because that's the first thing that fell out of her mouth. I ain't taking my medication today. She knew she was dealing with federal agents. TSA workers are not security guards. They are federal agents. And she could get real jail time for messing with them.
I told my son that you can't go talking,
especially saying where's her gun at? Like, girl, you asking to get under the jail.
So if she is on medication, they are trained not to mess with people who, might have a mental illness or a mental problem. They're trained to try and calm them down, work with them. So she is smart. Let me tell you, most people who are like bipolar and they have mental illness, they're very smart. She knew exactly what to say. So they
Okay.
would put her on the floor, put handcuffs on her, and take her to the federal jail. She knew.
Well, that's why I asked her if her anxiety, like if it played a part at all, because she stated that the first flight, I guess, got canceled. So again, her anxiety being heightened because she again wants to get home, and then she comes back to get on the flight again to fly off, and then this situation with the TSA. So that's what I was saying. Like, it. Are you sure it just wasn't like you just anxious and wanted to leave? That because I said it sounds like the situation may have been able to be worked out, but from what she's saying, it wasn't.
Right. She stated too also, before I even start, thank you, Sean, for opening up your platform for everybody to speak, have their thoughts and their opinions.
No, thank you for
Um,
being so patient, sweetie.
Yes,
oh,
thank you.
it's okay. I'm here for this. For me, I'm gonna say this. I think it started all with Kanye West for me. When Kanye West went on his, people want to call it a rant, but I call it the truth, because he exposed the industry as far as what happened to him, his situation with his family, and how things happen, and him being in the industry, and he just see the fuckery. I don't know if I could cuss. If I can't, excuse my language. I like to use my words, but he expressed himself and how he felt, and everybody thought he was crazy and looked at him crazy. And from that point on, I was doing my research to see who I could come across or what I could learn new. And I came across Jaguar. And I'm looking at her like, okay, I could believe she's telling the truth. She's telling her experience, what she's been through, what she grew up seeing, and the things she done herself also. Fast forwarded to today, as far as her incident with what happened with her husband and with the solar, I'm gonna say it was pure out jealousy. It was pure out jealousy. The guy Solar who was tagging along with them, she's been interviewing people from the Carbonation for years. So it's not like she just met the guy.
Yeah.
She's been knowing and following the story, and she wants to help younger children do better in life. She want to build communities, and just a lot of things that we need to be doing as a people and that we need to be paying attention to, because she didn't come from nowhere. She's been somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier today she was on live with King Payne today, and I was even on that live, and she was happy. She was happy. She was sitting in the airport. She met this lady who came up to her and was talking to her, and she stated that she did miss her flight, so she was waiting for the next one. And whatever happened from the time she went through the TSA, they must have seen something in her bag. And of course, she's gonna get all hyped because she's been in here for 15 minutes. She don't know what they're doing or why they holding her bag. She just knows she's been sitting there. And so yeah, she's ready to go home. She's ready to go pick up her meds, like she said. She said her husband was picking up her meds, and that of course he's gonna pick her up when she got there so that she could take her meds. Remind y'all, she just got out of the hospital, the mental institution. So of course she had to have time to go through the process of the prescription, the doctors and stuff. So it's only been a few days.
Mm-hmm.
And the medicine has to work. You got to depend on what type of medicine she was on, because all medicines don't work that day. You know what I mean? It takes a while for it to get your system for you to have a balance. With mental health.
Why wouldn't she take them with her though? That's what I didn't understand.
She probably didn't have them. She probably didn't. I can't speak on that point. I could just think of.
Let me see the prescription bottle, girl, because I don't believe nothing that come out of her mouth. Not even her name being Jacqueline Wright.
Right.
Belladonna, somebody in the chat asked, why would you order salves from her if you didn't get down with her before? Somebody asked that. I want to know
because that's when I was previously supporting her and she was promoting her salve. So I use like shea butter, all kinds of stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, no problem. And it wasn't hundreds that I spent. I saw somebody said that in the chat. I think she was charging like $75, depending if you wanted like a smaller size or it was like 100 for a larger size.
Mhm.
So
But
that's what it
Bella,
was. So I was supporting her at one point until, I saw her antics, and that's when I kind of like backed up. So that's what
but
that
Bella,
was.
you shouldn't have to explain yourself. Why are people blaming the victim? She took
No,
money
that
from
they
you.
just. I thought it was a valid question. I
I
mean,
mean, she didn't
Yeah,
take money.
that's
She said
fine.
she got her money back. She said she got a
Yeah.
refund, so she didn't necessarily take
just
her
like
money.
why would if your meds like lithium, like my mother-in-law was on lithium for bipolar situation. Those are very important. You can't go a day without taking them things, or you're gonna be all out of balance. So I'm thinking, why wouldn't you? Yeah, go to the local pharmacy or whatever. Like have
Wait,
your
did she get
situation on
arrested
deck.
away from her hometown? Is that maybe why?
Yeah, she's in Chicago.
Right. So then what it sounds like is the doctor sent her prescription to her pharmacy where her insurance would work. So maybe
Right,
when she got
which is down.
released.
What do you mean? Insurance work all
Well,
over
no,
the
no, no, no,
place.
no.
No, it
That
does
all
Prescriptions work
not.
happened.
No,
That
everywhere.
No,
that
it
all
does not.
happened in Dallas. So the
Yeah.
prescription and all of that stuff that would have been in Texas.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's why
okay.
I said
Right,
I feel
right.
like she didn't get the prescription, is what it sounds like. It sounds like
Yeah,
right.
I don't
he
think so
got it.
either.
So he
Or
has
she
it.
never got it yet. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was
it
on her
sounds like
way.
she just didn't get it.
Because you know how sometimes they give you a little bit of medicine when you leave
Mhm.
until, like, if you're sick or
Right.
something, until. So it sounds like she never actually had the whole, like, got to the pharmacy basically to get the prescription. Or maybe her husband had it. But that's what I
I
was
think
thinking.
Something
I
she
don't
like
think she.
started
lithium, though,
taking
they
it
like make
when
sure that you have that because it very much can affect how you interact and behave.
yeah.
And
Hmm.
as for what Kanye said, you know what? I was thinking about that the other day. Kanye was talking about he could speak his mind because he didn't quote unquote kill people or whatever,
Right.
sacrifice people. You know, one of my homeboys I interviewed, his name is J Ro from the Alcoholics. He was talking about he stayed in Sweden for 15 years because the record labels was pressuring. He learned that the music industry and the prison industry was working together. And I know as a witness, being at them Def Jam meetings myself in the 90s, that they were starting to have people from prison be the rappers. Like they would find people who were ex-cons or people who had criminal records to be rappers. I remember that. And they would always hold that over their head. Even Snoop killed somebody when he came in the game. Don't forget about that. He shot somebody. There's a lot of people who are in the industry who are thugs
I
and dope
mean,
fiend
look at Suge
types.
Knight. Suge
So they
Knight is
can
sitting up in prison. He killed
but
my
literally,
cousin.
Snoop actually literally killed somebody. I'm saying. So I'm saying a lot of people in the industry, they pick people who have criminal records so then they can hold that against them. You know what
Oh,
I
and
mean?
manipulate
At
them.
any point.
And like with Suge Knight, like Terry Carter, that's my second cousin. That's my mother's cousin. So I've seen him a few times, especially like at my grandfather's funeral, which is his uncle. I
Not
didn't
just-
know it was him because I barely knew any of my older cousins. But looking back on the pictures, I'm like, damn, that was him. He was right there. Like you said, they pick people. I don't believe that Suge Knight intentionally ran him over or meant to do it. It was just like in a
No,
general
I
opinion.
believe Suge.
no, no,
There's a
no,
video
no.
showing
You
it.
don't run.
No,
You
I
don't
think
run somebody over multiple times.
Right.
Absolutely.
There's a
But
video they showed at the
someone in the chat says Sean and Payne should promote her music. It will cancel out her crazy. First off, nothing will cancel out anything. And Sean and Payne do promote her music. King Payne was just live earlier talking about the song that she has coming out with Solar, which is called Circus. Circus.
Mhm.
So we absolutely promote her music. It has to come out first. On Station Head, when I go on Station Head, I play Jaguar's music plenty of times, and whatnot. We definitely support her. When it comes to Jack's career, she has to be her biggest cheerleader because that's the only way that we're going to get music. So again, she is doing a lot with music, but I don't feel like nothing will cancel out whatever antics people are stating. Jag is literally going to be Jag, and at this point, people either choose to pay attention or close your eyes.
Hmm.
It is what it is. Like she is who she is. So if you hear next week or tomorrow or the next day that there's more antics, I mean, it or something else happened or something like that, people are going to continuously be live and discussing it because Jag is clout. So she doesn't necessarily have to clout chase when you are it. So no matter what, like I don't even have the type of influence to where if I do something, it's going to be all over YouTube or all over just social media. But she has that. She has that quality. Rather people think she's fake, rather people think that it's a brilliant idea, rather people think it's a dumb idea, rather people think it's mental illness, rather people think it's just her doing things for attention. Regardless, they are her decisions.
Right.
I'm
Her life.
unbiased. I'm going to stay unbiased. I'm going to let people state their opinion when it comes to Jaguar. I am not going to kiss her ass. I'm not going to do any of that because I
You
don't kiss
better tell
anybody's
him.
ass. I don't kiss nobody. Like I'm a lone wolf. I've always been a lone wolf.
Hair
Jack
flip.
told me to call her. Otherwise, we would have just been live, and I would have just opened up the panel. I love that Jag wants to come by and drop by and stuff like that. But as far as I'm concerned, nobody's going to coddle her. No one's going to do any of that. This is a woman that is saying that she is in sound mind and body, making the decisions that she is making. I'm going to hold her accountable. When I speak to her, I am not going to ask her the questions that you want to ask her. I have my own private conversations with Jaguar. When I tell Jaguar certain things and certain avenues that I feel like she should go, it is done privately. We don't have those type of conversations publicly. I don't have to bring her on here and say, Jag, get help, Jag, get help, Jag, get help to appease any of you hoes. I'm not going to do that. I actually care about her. And when I speak to her outside of here, we do have conversations. We absolutely do. So I don't have to appease anybody. I don't give a good goddamn what people feel like I should have asked, what I should have said, what I should have did. You do it. Go in her DM and hit her up and see how much she listens to you. Because she's not listening to you. Who am I? Y'all weird.
Exactly, Shawnee,
Right.
you're right. Like
Hair flip.
she has to want to get better. This didn't happen overnight. This has
I
been
did it.
going on for years. So, I mean, I just don't think this is going to end well. And it actually watching that video kind of triggered me a little bit or upset me because my wife works for TSA. She's at work now. And TSA workers, like, they put up with a whole lot, and this is what they have to deal with going to work. Could you imagine if that were one of us, and you have a traveler coming in behaving that way? Like, come on, like, I mean, it's,
No, I said that's a lot. I even stated that if I was on her, if I was on the same flight as her, I said that I wouldn't have wanted to, like that. Who would want to get on a flight like that,
yeah,
like with that type of energy? Not her, just the type of energy. The energy that you have. I don't feel like that will
it
be
was just
a
uncalled
comfortable
for.
flight. I don't feel that way.
Because let me tell you, out here, well, I'm from Philly, but I live in Cali now. But honey, TSA don't play that over here in Cali. They would have took her and choke slammed her right to the ground and took her right in the back. And she would have been under arrest and she would have been banned from flying permanently,
Well, that's
which could
one
still
of the main
possibly happen
things.
now. This is all over the
Wait,
internet.
for raising her voice, they would have choke slammed her.
Just
Well,
acting out like that. And then how many times did she say gun in this day and age that we're living in? You're
Yeah.
saying, where's my gun, my gun, my gun in an airport?
actually, she said she can't wait to get back home to get to her gun,
But
so
still,
she
the
can have
But
word
her
why
gun.
would
gun,
you say that?
in an airport, this day and age that we're living in, you can't do stuff like that.
That's true. Airports are considered private property, and when you act like that
And
with federal
government,
agents, it's true.
yes, let's not forget, like,
Right.
it's federal government.
I'm just scared for her. That's all.
I'm
And I,
telling you.
and I think it's mental illness. It could be clout. Either way, I'm scared for her. And I don't want anything to happen to her because she's a human being. And if she needs help, her husband needs to get her more help.
Yeah. No, our worry is
Speaking of her husband, I'm sorry. Speaking of her husband, I want to say one vital thing that he said that came out of his mouth. The night I guess he pulled allegedly he pulled the gun. Well, she already said he did shit. The night he pulled the gun on her and Solar, he stated that it was two Jeeps behind him following him. He felt like they were getting followed. Okay, well, if you getting followed and you're my husband, and you're not telling me we're getting followed. Instead, you put a gun up on me. What am I supposed to believe? That didn't make no sense. That didn't add up right there to me.
It's the gun in the house for two unstable people for me.
I
Take the
mean,
gun out the house.
he used to be military, so what you expect? You in the military, and you coming home with whatever trauma from the military, and then they're coming together and everything that she's been through. If anything, they need to heal together. And I wouldn't say back up from the internet because this is her life. This is what she choose to do and decide to put out there. And people need to see this. People need to see this because we all have trauma in some type of way. We all have a mental illness, you know?
Not me,
It
girl.
doesn't help.
With
We're
my
under
funky
oppression.
Dineva voice. Not me, girl.
Sean Davy, I want to
I
Not
was
know if
just
you're
me,
gonna
going to
but I'm
tap
say
in.
that
saying,
mental illness is real. It really is.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people don't like to recognize where their mental illness lies. But I know PTSD and anxiety and anxiousness is real as well as depression. So we don't know her story other than what she presents before us, but we don't know when she's not on live. We don't know everything about her as far as everything like Sean just said, when he's not in the public eye and they talk behind, behind what do you guys say outside of YouTube? Um, we don't know that woman's life, and her life is her story, and we really can't control how she should maneuver her story in her life. She's going to get it out the best way that she knows how, and if she's doing it in a manic or seeking or clout chasing type of way, well, that may be all she knows right now until she can have it instilled and said to her so much that she can start to see it for herself. If she had true, genuine friends, like Sean is to her, and like he said, he's unbiased. He doesn't, he'll say whatever to her when she's right or when she's wrong. You're not going to sit there if you're a true friend. You're not going to sit up there and make your a friend think that they right in a situation that they really wrong in.
Wait a
So
minute, Sean. Everybody, did y'all connect this thing with Sammy's mom the other day, shooting at random people saying she was being followed? Did anybody connect the dots and connect what Jag has been saying about those things? Or is she just mentally ill too?
No, girl, that's a whole,
say it again,
I
love.
don't know
a whole
nothing
nother
about
day.
that.
yeah, I
Sammy,
didn't know nothing
wait,
about it
wait, but
either.
wait. Sammy was a singer, a little kid singer from the late 90s, early 2000s, and he
Mhm.
trying to get back in the game. I don't know if y'all saw that Ray J debacle with Omarion, and Sammy was singing on there, trying to make a comeback. Now his mama shot a lady dead a few days ago, saying that people was following her she said she was being followed. So she started just shooting at people generally. She said, people been following me. Could that possibly, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't put nothing
You,
past
you
nothing.
just never know. If she had a son that was doing just what she said, and they know about him and probably know his mom, and if you feel, I wouldn't want that type of life. You know what I mean? At one point, I'm sure a lot of people wanted to be, famous, but nah, because it comes with too much. Somebody,
And Miss
somebody
Shy,
said,
to piggyback off of what you said, I work with veterans, and PTSD is a real struggle for these veterans. And you have no idea how many calls I get from doctors where they're basically stating that claimants are suicidal, there's weapons in the house, they want to get them off, families could be threatened. I don't think that two people who struggle with whatever mental illness it is or whatever they're going through should have a firearm in the home. Have you not heard of murder suicides?
Yeah, how's that
This
happening?
yeah,
happens every day.
I
I thought you couldn't
struggle
get a
with
gun
that.
with the mental
I
illness
You're
struggle
not
with.
on.
supposed to. I work with the VA, and I don't know if they know that he has a firearm, because having PTSD and a firearm in the house or any weapon at all,
Well,
is no
I
bueno.
mentioned it because I struggle with PTSD, anxiety, severe depression, and anxiousness. So that's why, when it comes to the mental state, I can no, but I go to therapy too. I seek help because I was ready to get help for me in my life.
Hmm.
So that's how I can relate to now. Not everybody's mental health is the same. You know, um, different medications that are given. You don't know what kind of reaction you're going to have out of that medication until your psychiatrist can
Mm-hmm.
find the correct one that will work for you and not have you have an extra suicidal thoughts if you have any, or any kind of bad reaction from it, especially if you're just not on one medication.
Right. Well,
It's
we are
just
at
not
the three
safe.
hour mark, so we're going to go around and do the closing statements from everybody. We're going to start with Venus and go on down the line. Thank you all for coming on the panel.
Thank you, Sean.
No problem. Venus,
Yes, I'm here.
we're going to do closing statements, sweetie. Would you like to say anything before we close out?
Oh, just that. Thank you for having me. This is my first time calling in. I love your show. I watch you all the time.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
and yeah, no, I think Jag is very smart and very talented. So that's why I just feel a lot of this is calculated. It's just my opinion. I think not all of it. I do think she has some issues, rightfully so, because she has gone through a lot of trauma. But I think she's smart and she knows what she's doing a lot of times. And that's really what I had.
Oh, thank you so much, Venus, and I'm so glad you came up. And I hope you hit the link again. I will definitely be dropping it again. So,
Yes, I will. Whenever I see you, if I can, I will be up here.
oh, thank you so much, sweetie. My boo, Tamiko.
I love your show. You're getting better and better and better. I'm so impressed with you. Thank you for having me on your show. If I could plug just real quick, I have the Tamiko show and I do interviews with artists from it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So I'm
Mhm.
interviewing different artists from that era. If you check me out, Tamiko show, I did Coolio's final interview, y'all. So check that out. Rest in
That's
peace.
what's up. And are
Thank
you
you.
on YouTube? Where are you? Where can we find you?
I'm on YouTube and Instagram, Tamiko Show, Tomeicko Show.
Big
Thank
dive.
you. God bless you.
No problem. God bless you as well. Thank you so much for coming. D Bernard. Hot D Bernard, girl. Where my girl at? D. What's up, girl?
I am here. Thank you, Sean, so much for allowing me to come up. I love you and those
Oh,
dimples and that smile. I can't wait to see them. Hey. So thanks once again. You
oh,
guys have a great night.
you too, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming up.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye. I enjoyed her. Shy, sweetie.
Hi, yes. I just subscribed to your channel last week, and I like how you do your work as well.
Mhm.
Uh, this is my first time. Well, of course, my first time ever being up here, and I enjoy how you break everything down, and you do well at doing commentary, and I just appreciate you allowing me to be up and talk on this topic. So
No
yeah.
problem. I hope you hit the link again, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed you. Thank you so much for coming up.
Okay, thank you.
No
Bye.
problem. Bye, sweetie. Hey, boo. Closing
Hey,
remarks.
love. Hey, love. I just want to say thank you again, as well. It's my first time, and I will subscribe because I'm not a subscriber yet. But I just want to say that I know everything's gonna work out for her, and it's a lot coming to her at once.
Mhm.
So if anything, she just needs to support her and her husband, and just pray for them, keep them in y'all prayers.
Absolutely, we will do. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, sweetie.
Peace. Thank you. Shy.
Coming
Bye,
in.
Bella.
Bye, Bella.
Well, you better go ahead and save the best for last, darling. I would have been on here a lot sooner, but I just clocked out at 8 o'clock. But thank you for having me up here, Sean. It was a pleasure. I watch you all the time. Here, Flip.
Oh, I heard.
And I love you, darling. And I am a subscriber as well. And I hope everyone in the chat has a great evening. And y'all stay prayed up out here in these streets because the devil is real and he's alive and lurking. Okay. So y'all keep yourselves covered. Have a good night. Hugs and kisses.
Oops, I removed myself. So y'all, what a crazy show. This was a great show. Thank you, everybody that graced the panel. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Shout out to Carolyn for the Cash App. I believe I said thank you to Dawn. Enough for you, and just I want to make sure that I get everybody. Thank you all for all of the super stickers and all of the Cash Apps, that too. Super stickers and super chats, and all of that good stuff. Oh my goodness, y'all are so sweet. Oh, thank you. Jaguar, I love you. And I'm going to be calling you. Okay. We need to talk. But yeah, so what a day, what a day, what a day. Again, thank you all for your support. I love you. I think they were just a super it's great. Boom, it is. Shout out to Amanda. She says, I told y'all Sean is the best when it comes to the panels. Very sweet and respectful. Yes, I am very sweet and respectful. But again, when we do panels, we have to stay on topic because the chat gets very unruly. So if you wonder why the chat is going in on you, because they like to stay on topic. Like, what does this have to do with price tea in China? So if you want a good response from the chat, just stay on topic. You stay on topic and you'll do fairly well, because then the conversation fuses, because like we're all on one accord. So those are the fire panels. But this was a good panel. I really enjoyed them. I had fun with everybody that was on the panel. Thank you all. You are so sweet. I love you all. So until the next show, we will be live tomorrow, because I was going to come live tonight and talk about something completely different. Completely different. But, my girl Jag, she had a situation. So I love you all. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. If you have not already, hit that bell so you are notified of all of Sean Denway's material, okay? We love you all. Welcome all new members. We welcome you all. Thank you so much. I saw there was a lot of people becoming members. I'm sorry the chat was going so fast. I'm going to start slowing it down. We Poppington, but like the chat be like ridiculously fast now. So I'm going to slow it down for everyone. So I'll make sure I do that the next time. But yeah, I love you all. So until the next show, y'all be good. I'm gonna try to stay out of trouble myself. Until then, oh my God, bye.
Flex, fresh,